Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over. ICFC Asia Street Fighter Summer 2023 Week 1. Park Spice, Ringe, we got East, we got James, Shen. How you guys feeling? Let's start with East. What's going on, man?
Dude, Capcom tried to shut us down, but we came back stronger than ever. Yeah, we just finished with that maintenance and just in time, too, because the Asia ICFC is about to start.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I was talking to James and Ringe here. Like, we were excited to see some Street Fighter action, you know, every Wednesday here over in Asia. How y'all feeling? And James, I see you're adjusting the setup over here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put Optimus Prime here to block all of my empty soda cans in the background, so it doesn't look that messy over here. So, you know, there you go. Perfect.
James, we should do like a swear off soda together type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
God, I don't think I could survive, dude.
We can be partners in this, James, and we're gonna be stronger together. We shall see. We'll see. That'll be one of the storylines of this season. If I can get James to quit soda with me for a little while.
That would be dope. I would say, though, big kudos to you guys, because you guys are kind of in opposite time zones, so I would love for you guys to have all the energy you can. But if you can get off soda, that would be totally awesome. So I wanted to ask how many cans a day, but let's leave that for later.
As a other professional soda drinker, that's personal information. We're not ready to divulge that.
Fair enough.
I understand, James. I got you on this one, brother.
Thank you.
Fair enough. But hopefully these matches are going to be super exciting to keep you guys up and keep everyone up. I mean, this is week 1. We have some returning favorites. Unfortunately, CN did not join this week. I don't know if he doesn't want that smoke from the preseason. So we have some amazing matches for you guys. And speaking of matches, let's head on over to that match arena just so that we can, you know what, reward these players. Oh, actually, I was actually gonna, there we go. I was scared that my segue wasn't gonna come on through, but big shout out to the people in the back pressing the 1s and 2s.
Thanks, Ken.
James, I mean, last week you were killing it, like saying the names of everyone for the match arena. Are you going to be doing that for us tonight, or was that for special ICFC?
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. 82 code. Look, I'm gonna do the thing again, right? So I'm gonna jump into, where is it? Do we get the match arena? Yeah, we got the match arena.
There, yeah.
Literally clicking over here, clicking login, clicking for my Google account here, which I use to log in. I have logged in, and then I just click
real time. Shit, oops, this is the wrong match arena link here. Oh, it is? Oh, it's the North.
It's the North American one.
Oh my goodness. If anyone could just drop the match arena link, I think that's the one. Yes.
For Asia,
exclamation point match arena. There we go. So once again, guys, all you got to do is sign in, claim that code. It's so easy. Bim, bang, boom. You're all good. Like you give, like, you donate to the prize pool and you donate to the cause. And, you know, each and every week you're going to see some awesome Street Fighter action just because you claim those codes.
I mean, it could not be easy, bro. Hit a button. I mean, come on. Like, the barrier entry here is so freaking low. Like, also, man, the merch from 10-0 is coming clean. The Bad Moon. Oh, look, I've heard a lot of people talk about this Bad Moon, but I haven't seen anybody wearing this Bad Moon. Who do I need to talk to get a Bad Moon shirt? ASAP to Asia. Who do I need to talk to? The Danny isn't one, also just as good. Also, David mentioned before on the NA stream, the pressure shirt for Zato 1, insane. Please put that together. Please put it on. Please let us see it. Please tweet to 10-0. Please.
I have the Terry KOF shirt. You know what? Remind me next week. I'm gonna wear that for this stream just so I can show it off for you guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, like I said on Twitter a long time ago, man, because you know, you can tell me every single secret because you know, I'll never leak anything because if you look at me, you can tell I have no drip. So there you go.
Come on, James, come on.
Oh my lord!
Well, this early, James.
From next
That's
week,
a good one.
Whiplash.
From next week, we changing that. You know what? Don't tell James none of your secrets after next week. My man's gonna be dripped out, looking like
dripped
JP
out,
here.
dude. He'd be leaking. Oh my goodness. Oh, once again, 10.0.gg/merch. Range Run, take us through this one.
Oh, you know what it is, the ICFC, the Intercontinental Championship. That's why Posh gave this one to me. He knows I'm a big wrestling fan. The can opener, TNS, EU, Asia, and NA ICFC are going to combine to settle who is the strongest crew in Street Fighter 6. There's going to be more details coming soon about an event that's going to have all these teams clash and prove who is the strongest out of these phenomenal weeklies that we have here.
go. To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and we're gonna crown someone the Intercontinental Champ. Well, one of these teams, right? So I'm super excited. Think of it like Survivor Series, Sunday.
True,
we're gonna
see that.
I'm excited.
Some war games going on. You feel me? Put them in a cage, and then while they're in there, you can go to the socials: Twitter, YouTube, Patreon. All 10-0 media, you guys know what it is. That's how you're gonna stay up to date on the tournaments that are going on with the Twitter. The YouTube's gonna be where all the VODs are at. And of course, if you want to support those little extra change over here, get everybody paid and help us continue the ICFC series and many of the other ventures that 10-0 goes on, the Patreon is one of the best places to do it.
I gotta say, man, if you haven't seen any of the other ICFCs for week 1, you need to go back, and you owe it to yourself to go back and watch those, because especially the one for NA was crazy, bro. Just the Kid was on a tear. He showed off some tech with Juri that I have never seen before. But anyway, let's take a look at these bounty boards. Some of these already claimed this bounty board is for all of the ICFCs, I believe. They've already claimed a couple of them, like get a couple perfect KOs, get a chip kill on stream. But we've got some really tough ones. I want to see people throw away their entire ICFC run and try to get someone to go into Burnout 8 times in a set.
8 times. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
I think if we get a powerful Marisa, you know what I'm saying? That's just going to drain that drive.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I can see that, bro. Also,
At
big ups to
Xiabao.
Hotashi with the big raid on my stream. I appreciate you, Hotashi.
Shout outs to Hotashi. Let's go. I saw him. He was streaming Head Stompers. Big shout outs to him. And also the bounty. I don't know. I feel like the bounty, I was looking at all of them, and it's like, dang, they gave us the tough ones. Win with Dhalsim. You got the perfects. You got all the grabs and whatnot. Hopefully we'll get one. I know one thing we can't get is get a win over a previous winner. Cien's not in, so we cannot see that one.
He dodged. Protecting the bounties. I see. He wants to prolong this. Like the Bloodline storyline, like we were talking about before. We're not going to get him back till next year.
Finish the story. Finish the story, Cien. Oh, goodness.
Cien's got to show up. And he's got to bring bring Mike Ross with him.
He should.
Hey, man,
I want to see the Mike Ross Lily, bro. I want to see it in tournament action.
I was watching.
I think that character is solid, bro. Like that character's a little slept on right now. I see people waking up, but right now we are waking up to the first match of the evening, day, morning, wherever we're at. We got Dhalsim and Chun-Li, 2 classics.
Oh, this is Ftwilight from Japan. Yeah, what's up?
It is. Shout out.
He injured last week too, right?
He was. So James Chen, sorry, he's saying?
On the stream, the actual fixed matcherino link is there now. I have contributed to it. I've clicked the claim code, so make sure you guys go in there. We've got 74 codes in there. Go. Right. Click on claim code.
Me and my Twitter both claim codes. Get in there.
Speaking getting in there, Ftwilight gets the splat on the wall. SuperCowboy in big trouble here.
Now, Ftwilight was a player who was playing a bit of Tekken, I think, before, and he seems like they got that really aggressive style, even though he's playing Chun-Li, a character who's a bit more like footsie focused, you know?
But I like playing characters that have strong footsies and an aggressive style, you know what I mean? You can kind of bully. Obviously, the traditional way is kind of put up that wall, right? Annoy your opponent as they get in and kind of drain their resources slowly. But if you can kind of impose your will to catch people off guard, and I mean, she's good at doing so because of her ground game.
Yeah, but I guess when Dhalsim's your opponent, you're not really like the one with the better normals, right? So.
True. That's a good point. Dhalsim winning from 99 seconds. That's one of his greatest attributes.
The crazy thing, though, is we have not seen a lot of Dhalsims at all. I mean,
here in Asia.
Doing damage with the character.
That's it.
Anybody else using this character?
I don't know.
Yep. Well, you got SuperCowboy, put him on the board, about to put him on the round here, representing Australia. Big shout out to Bam, but now he gets burnout.
That's why you gotta be careful about using your EX move so much. But and that's another thing about Dhalsim, right? Is that he's got good evasion, but the yoga float, it actually like makes the burn out last longer, and that's rough. But man, Ftwilight, we're not gonna see him burnt out. Oh yeah, CA, bro, he's all the way dead.
Oh yeah, that's true. Dang. Okay, so SuperCowboy down by 1. Ftwilight here. As you said, also, you know, multi-game specialist. He's joined the Tekken ICFC. Now he's here with Chun-Li. We saw him last week on stream.
Yeah.
He needs to get in now.
Ooh, the parry. No follow-up. Had the right idea.
Yeah, I mean, just a little too late. He landed too fast, I think, for it to actually get proper punish.
I really like SuperCowboy's like use of like the actual drive reversal there to get him off, and he's actually playing a pretty good like far range game.
I tell you what, the best players that are using drive reversal right now are the Dhalsims. By far, they're the ones that I've been using the most.
They're like, please get away from me, bro. Please.
They need it. They need it. Get away from me. Social distance. Let's go.
Oh, that's all right. He's trying to use the fears.
Oh, hold on.
The anvil. Oh, okay. And she's burnt out. This is the time to press the advantage. Oh, no.
Oh, he just went with the
Punish counter for the big damage, bro.
Bro did a lot of damage.
What a scramble. Sim's a grappler, man. Oh my god. He was able to get that word out of it.
He did.
In the last game, he was a rushdown character. If they turned him into a grappler in this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know, man. Sim with drive impact, kind of scary. He might be a rushdown character in this game, too.
So, I'm glad that you brought up drive impact, because that's one of the things that Mr. Crimson has been abusing. Because this character's drive impact goes like half screen. So he's doing it from mad far. People are slinging into it. Yeah, it's something to look to abuse if you're a Dhalsim player for sure.
Oh, that's so good. Drive reversal into the EX fireball, teleport to the side just to get out is so clean.
Ooh, the alley-oop to himself, all-star dance? Okay.
I was not aware that was a thing right there. Nice. Okay.
There we are. SuperCowboy.
Juggles for days now, I swear.
Well, got to find a way to keep him in this corner once he gets in there. Yeah, this, again, fireball, teleport out. No, just going to wait a little bit.
Yeah, and that was good from Ftwilight having the parry ready as well. So SuperCowboy could have like maybe landed and thrown, but SuperCowboy, or excuse me, Ftwilight would have had a chance to do something.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mix. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
All that resource space behind him.
There you go.
That's exactly what you're talking about, right?
Like,
Yeah, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, all the paint is everywhere. It's huge. The DI of Dhalsim, man. Let's see more of that.
Yeah, the thing with Dhalsim too is like you can do it at a range where like they're not going to be pressing cancelable buttons most likely. So it's like kind of safer to do than most.
Oh, not safe. Yeah, tried to go for the EX CP there. SuperCowboy up by 1 round here. Let's go.
I'm gonna say, obviously the DI has good range, but you know what else has good range? Dhalsim's taunt, dude.
Wait, what?
Screen taunts.
I didn't know he had a full screen.
Is that a thing?
You're putting me on game right now,
right?
If you taunt with him, one of his taunts, he'll stretch his hand out to where you are to do the
really?
motion. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, if you're a full screen away, his hand goes clear across the screen.
Oh
dude.
no!
It's amazing.
SuperCowboy's out of the corner again.
Oh.
Okay, no, but that doesn't reach.
Oh, but it's still all good. Lightning legs, it's all good. We're having a final round. Let's go, boys. Both of them have super meter.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh yeah, full level 3s. Let's go. You're locked and loaded at high noon.
Ooh, finally sifts out the drive back there. Right?
Yeah.
Oh no, anvil! I thought he was getting the back to his anti-air. This time Ftwilight pressing the advantage.
Not you to keep pressure, but no, gets thrown out of it. Yeah, there
Keep that distance.
That
no fly zone.
So good.
Yeah. Really a solid anti-air. He's got good anti-airs in this game for sure. Oh, he could use the back strong. What was that, Jay?
He has that new kick that goes like upward, like that. It was like down forward roundhouse or something, where he like stretches his leg behind his head upward.
Oh my!
Oh no!
Right?
Full 3. Here we go. Not gonna kill, but what's that Ftwilight gonna do to respond?
He's gotta be careful here. This is still one touch match.
Oh! Right, yeah.
Nice
He
block.
definitely got the stream on, bro. He's like, the drive impact is what you want. I'll give it to you. And look at that.
Hold on.
Back strong. He's got the stream on, bro. Give it.
Nice escape. Oh, away from the corner as well. Ftwilight.
Oh, what?
Oh no, was it? Ftwilight by surprise and SuperCowboy from Australia. And by the way, one of the sickest win poses in the game, dude.
True. You got an elephant with you. Yeah, let's go. My goodness.
He's got a lot of cool poses. His parry pose is really good too. Like, yeah, Dhalsim is dope for sure.
Yeah, man.
Man, but there's 2 types of people in this world, huh? Like, when your back's against the wall like that, those that cower and run away, and those that just straight headlong into danger right there. My man teleported in. I was like, no, I will face death.
It was so smart. Like,
yeah, it was. I mean, it was a cornered animal. You just got to go for the kill there. It surprised not just Ftwilight, but everyone here as well. I saw everyone reeling back from their chairs. what a way to start out week 1, right? What an amazing match. Again, shout out to SuperCowboy and Ftwilight for starting off match with a sim. I know that we do have a bounty with sim being used. I don't know if we claimed it though, if you guys remember what it was, but hey, we're seeing some variety already because last week it was a lot of JPs and a lot of Hondas, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon though. But at least we have a sim that's moving on.
So many JPs and Hondas last week.
I feel like the Honda discourse has died down a little bit. Obviously, the character is very strong.
Thank
for sure.
you. I'm glad you said that. But yeah, go ahead. 'Cause people will say, "Oh, Honda's fine now. He's fine." No. He's still strong. Go ahead.
Yeah. He's definitely strong. But people are getting used to parrying on reaction to his butt slam and the headbutts, right? And they're getting used to dealing with certain things. But I think fundamentally the character pretty good. Yeah. And then like JP has remained definitely, I feel like, very annoying, or like people think he's like really, really strong. When the new games come out, zoners I think are always really strong, right? So we got to give it a little bit to see his true strength, but character definitely seems good to me.
Well, it's been about 30 seconds since you said that, so yeah, he's strong. Yeah. True strength is out, bro.
There you go.
You can see the writing on the wall there, man.
I mean, the one thing I will say about Honda is I think Honda is like the ultimate scrub killer in this game. You just pick him up and start headbutting and people just run into it and butt slam all over the place. Yeah, he is the ultimate scrub killer. JP, I feel like he's good, but what's interesting about him is people figured out what made him good in week 1, and then the JPs have already adjusted and are finding good things to counter that already. So, you know,
it felt like they were like, okay, so this is good, and so they abused that, and then everybody was like, okay, we figured out how to deal with that a little bit, and then they're like, oh, everything else about him is good too, so I'll just use those things. Yeah, like, it's wild.
I will say though, if you guys did not cast like the top 8 for NA ICFC, go back and watch it, because Just a Kid puts on a clinic against JP. Like, he makes that character look almost irrelevant with how crazy Juri was just controlling the match. Really go back and watch that one.
To be fair, though, Masoma was the one that put Punk into losers, right? And Masoma was in grand finals with JP. JP against Punk's Cammy, too. And I think Cammy does really well against JP. And he put Punk into losers. Now, Punk came back and then just kind of smoked him.
Yeah, that was 6-0, I believe. Yeah, so.
Reset
there
it
was
all.
A similar set in can opener with Chris T and Julio. They also played, and like that was the finals of the SoCal local out here a couple of weeks back. And like the launch weekend, and they faced each other again. I mean, Chris just looks so practiced in the matchup. I think he just had like 3 first attempts with Sonic Fox plus the first of 3, like right before that tournament match. So yeah, I mean, Julio kind of got dismantled. And Julio's good at the character and a good fighting game player. But yeah, if you want to see how to attack it, that's another good match to take a look at.
And I love this constant evolution, right? We talked about how, you know, this is going to be a problem, but you're already seeing how people are kind of adapting to the meta, and you start to see the evolution. And guys, we're only like in week 2, I believe, or week 3 of the game being launched.
Oh, yeah, the game,
yeah, week 2, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, week 1 of ICFC, but holy smokes, like this game already has lore and it's evolving as we speak. Some people have already coming up with their tier list, and they're already changing.
I got my top 5 West Street Fighter 6 players for you already.
You do? Okay.
I got top 5. I'll tell you the top 5 Street Fighter 6 players of the West right now, in my opinion.
Go ahead.
Number
Go for it.
1.
No, hold on.
Hang on a second. You're talking like west of like, you're talking like the entire Americas kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm talking everything, not Asia.
Okay.
Come on. Nah. I want West Coast.
I haven't watched like Japan and Asia enough to really give like a full thing on them,
your take. Okay, as an expert in the West.
You're including Europe in this too.
I'm including Europe and the Middle East, as you'll see with my first player, number 1.
This
Big
is ranked,
Bird, bro.
Big
number
Bird.
1. Yeah, I got 1 to 5 in order.
Big Bird?
1 to 5
Big
in
Bird.
order.
Big Bird, bro.
Okay.
Marisa and Mans has been on a destructive path. First to 7 with Mr. Crimson on Wanted, one of the best sets in the game already. Definitely ridiculous. Really? Number 2, Chris T.
Really?
I got Chris T as number 2. Chris T, ridiculous. 1 can opener today. Mans is definitely on fire. Number 3, I think I got Mr.
Time out. Is this in order?
This is in order.
In order.
Punk, take notes now.
This is in order.
Punk, listen closely.
Hang on, he'll get there.
This is the one. This is the one that I was going back and forth on, 3 and 4. I was trying to decide who was going to be 3 and who was going to be 4. I think I think just doing it with Dhalsim so quickly is so impressive. So Crimson's my number 3, Punk's my number 4.
Whoa,
Punk is gonna be number 3. But I'm gonna give it to Crimson for now, just because I think doing it with Dhalsim this early is very impressive. At number 5, I got the other bird, bro. I got Angry Bird.
Dang, I'm in shambles over here.
I know, my goodness. I mean,
to be fair, yeah, I didn't watch enough Twitch Rivals. I didn't see Idom and Snake Eyes destroy everybody, but that's definitely something I should take into account.
Do you have any runner-ups?
List.
Any runner-ups, Ringe? Like, I know it's 5 is
I would probably say Idom and Snake Eyes, considering what they did.
Snake Eyes is a tough one because, I mean, obviously Snake Eyes is a genius and is going to over-exceed with, you know, Zangief.
Over-exceed.
Zangief, it's going to be... I don't think Zangief is bad. I mean, you remember last week I was saying I think Zangief was kind of bad, but now I changed my mind a little bit on that one. He's not
retracting it. Okay, not as bad. Okay,
not as bad, but it will hold Snake Eyes back a little bit. But I don't know, man. Snake Eyes like takes out JPs and Dhalsims like they don't exist. Dude.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
he's the exception. Yeah, he's the exception to the rule.
That's one of the things, right, where like when you constantly grind that type of character, you deal with that matchup in every game he plays, right? Even with Potemkin, like he didn't shy away from that in Guilty Gear Strive either. So I mean, if anybody like knows the tricks and of the trade to get in on these characters with the big bodies, it's him, man. Yeah, I mean, he's been doing it forever now, right? At this high ass level, and it's just so impressive. Like, it's ridiculous.
I didn't believe in 6 until I saw that clip of him like round start. The Ryu threw a fireball. He just took out his life for. Like, all right, yeah, Snake Eyes is good at 6. Yeah, all right, he's good. Yeah.
That's been making its rounds, man. That's insane. How he's just showing everyone. It's crazy. East, I know you kind of reacted with Punk. Do you think Punk should be a little higher on that list? Because you were reacting like, oh, where's Punk? Where's Punk?
I don't know. When I was working today, I had the NA stream on for ICFC, and watching Punk go through players was pretty incredible with Cammy. Now, Cammy's that kind of character that people said initially, and when I say people, I mean like Mongo, basically. That, oh, Cammy's not that strong, and then like within a couple of days, Mongo's like, yeah, she's top 5 in the game. She's top 5. and then in Punk's hands,
I watched Mongo's stream where he just dismantled people with Cammy. How does he say that this can't get anything but top 5 at this point, man?
And then you put that in the hands of a player like Punk. I mean, you saw it in the NA ICFC finals there. He 6-0'd a JP player. Like, it's shout out to Soma and everything, but like it was crazy.
I will say one thing, though, that I'm still kind of upset about right now is no Cammy players using the hooligan throw. They gave her all these cool toys, and nobody is using the hooligan throw. See, when I go play Cammy online, I'm just going to use the hooligan just to make a statement. That's it. Even if I lose.
I feel like this is like a challenge for you. You know how last week Xiaobao made a statement just headbutting throughout the entire ICFC? This is your time to shine, James. Let's get the hooligan bounty on you. Let's see how far you can go with just hooligan mix-ups.
Can we put that? Can we recommend bounty board ideas like next week? Like win a game with hooligan? Yeah.
Oh.
Use the hooligan 5 times in a round.
I just want to pretend like I'm Zero or Gohan and Fast Fall. I love that she has the Fast Fall out of the hooligan now.
I have found so many baits that already, and like I said, I can't wait to take it online because honestly I just haven't had a chance to play that much online. So I've definitely I've been in the training mode. I've been training Monster for a long time.
Let's go.
I need to take it into ranked now.
That's the thing with these carry players like Punk or like Mago, right, where it feels like they always play these characters that are so solid because their ground game is so good, and that's what they want to take advantage of, right? So that's why we don't see the shenanigans, the hooligans and whatnot. They're just so good and winning with their footsies that they're like, why even explore that at the moment? But I'm sure we shall see some tricks of the trade later.
So big shout outs, Lan. You know what? Lan being a Tekken player at Julia main, he has picked up the game pick Ken.
Ooh, good choice.
Up against Nelrakshasa.
Coming out of India, I believe that is.
It's a Jin Ryer. Oh yeah, this is definitely Ken looking to abuse the shenanigans.
Uh-oh, big punish here. Let's see what it is.
Again, shout outs to the netcode to letting us have people play from everywhere in these tournaments.
Oh, what? I mean, the EU ICFC, the champion was Argentina. Is that right?
Yes. Dookie. Sorry, I just have to say his name.
Dookie, man, change your name. Come on, man. This ain't
He's definitely He's definitely knew his name, but just didn't want to say it.
Dang it, I fell for it. I fell for the trap card. Oh no. But he is here tonight. Dookie is here. The man who won.
So he legitimately entered every ICFC and is playing in every one, huh? That is incredible.
Oh, Kid Burnout here? Yeah, Overhead's gonna take it. Unfortunate.
Man, okay, so what y'all think about Jamie, bro? Because this is like the character that I hear the most, like, he's the weakest.
Give it some time. Give it some time. I will say...
I don't think this character's bad.
I don't think he's bad either. I will say I think it'd be funny if people complain that he has to get the drinks every single game. I say if that's the case, like, if Captain's gonna make a change to him, make it so that whenever he loses a round, he just starts with one extra drink.
Ooh.
Let me get the green drink for the next round. Yeah.
The green drink.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I have a bad day.
I think yeah. Let's go. That's actually a good mechanic.
Turn down a free drink, man.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Oh, he took 2 drinks right there.
He's got the glove.
I said, give me a double.
Hair's down now, dude. He's coming in. Oh. It's so fast. It's so fast.
Oh, misses the overhead, though. This is going to be a big punish coming out of Lon.
Oh.
Spins it, really?
Well. Oh, yeah, this isn't going to put him like a pixel on Burnout. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I see. He can bully now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he took the hit.
He got hit by it, so it didn't actually... Oh.
Was that
DI
purposeful?
to close it out.
I wonder if he took that hit on purpose.
That's one of the things. I've thought about that a couple of times already watching this game, right? I was like, that's they hits on purpose to conserve their drive meter. I think it's definitely a thing. It's just hard to tell when they actually do it on purpose this early.
I mean, it worked out, though.
All we can assume it's all part of the plan. Like, oh yeah, totally planned out.
Yeah, I definitely intended to do that.
There's a very interesting meta around like you being knocked down and having a very little drive meter left, because it's like, do you spend it because you know they're gonna put you in a block string? It's very interesting.
Oh, hold on. Lamb puts himself in, but
Missed
that's
the
fine.
kill, but doesn't matter. Still gets that jab there to take the round. So Lan looking strong, taking his Tekken skills here into the Street Fighter round.
Round start dragging Lamb. Wants to just bully from the very get-go. Yeah, you see it here. He's willing to spend all that drive meter.
Sorry, I need the dragon punch.
Whoa, that was
You
scary.
fought decent, Akuma. You fought decent, Akuma. You know they jump. You know how to deal with jumps, right?
Yeah, there you go. He's listening, James. Let's go. It's like, oh, right, I got the DP. Right. They jump in. Oh, but the cross-up, though.
Can he get the drink here? There it is.
Yeah,
3, 4. He let him do it. Wait, what?
Yeah, he did. You got to drive rush in on that bad boy, bro.
Yeah, there it is. A side switch here, too.
Side switch. Not intentional, but it works out. What a reaction!
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
He's like,
all my focus has turned to the air.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be it.
The impact to close it out again. That's twice in a row for Lan. Let's go. But Neil, not out of the woods just yet.
Give me the early drive impact now, bro.
Whoa, in his face?
oh, he drinking his face, dude.
The disrespect. Drink it in your face.
Like, you want a shot of this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man didn't even buy a round for the bar, bro. Oh yeah, that's a little something drive, bro.
Okay, I like this. I like that, yeah.
Oh, he's going for it. Okay,
Really?
okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do we have an
Okay.
OT set up on this?
The good thing is here that Lamb isn't
Builds up
recovering
all of his.
the drive there.
I was about to say he's recovering his drive gauge too.
That's your EC you were saying?
Yeah, so during the super freeze, Land doesn't actually recover any drive there. So it's actually not bad to actually go for the level 3 in that case.
Right. Oh, and now look at that!
Oh, this is raw CA. He might be dead.
He might be, yeah. Man, Kid's been through some shit saying some stuff like that on a lot of super. Sit down and shut up!
It looks like he needs the drink, bro. Like he got.
Yeah, right.
The stock market was not kind to him. Oh my gosh. So he's going around and whatnot. But yeah, shout outs to Lan. I feel like he was listening to you, James. Like when he called for anti-air, he just went for it. But yeah, he had a lot of hard call outs there, you know, around NDI. He also did like supers out of nowhere, but hey, it worked out.
It feels like he just didn't want Jamie to get started, so his plan was just go in from the get-go. Like, we saw that like round start, just Dragon Lash to take command of the round. So I mean, yeah, it worked out for him in the end too.
Let's talk about. Yeah, go for it.
I just want to take a little moment here to shout out everybody on Ringe's stream and on my stream as well, because you know, we're tri-casting here on 3 different channels. So shout outs to everybody on Tenno Media, on Ringe's channel, and on my channel as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, big shout out to each and every one of you.
Use those Matcherino codes.
Yeah, please, God, use the Matcherino codes. You and all your brothers and sisters, and everybody, you know, get your mom to get an account, sign up. Mom, click 2 buttons. I got it. No problem. Thank you.
Which one of you said, like, oh yeah, I know your dog has an Instagram account. Just go for it. Just log it in on Twitter.
That's
whatever.
right. Yeah, exactly. I know y'all got social media accounts for your pets. Log in and claim the code. Come on now.
How many we got left here? We got
51.
Oh, okay, it's about halfway through. That's not bad. But folks, come on.
Oh, yo, East dropping the 5.
Yeah, you know, I gotta support.
Yo, let's go. Oh, that deserves the James Chen intro.
Oh, I got nothing.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Who dropped the $5 in
East,
here?
East, our boy.
Right. East MLL.
Yo, let's go. Got the arena sound effects going on as well.
You gotta say the underscore too. I gotta feel the pain of the underscore.
East underscore.
East underscore MLL.
Thank God, Obama can be mad at us together.
That's right.
I'm no longer just alone in my underscoredom.
Bro, we were talking about this before. What did you say? He told you to change your name?
Some crap earlier.
Nah, bro, why you gotta bring that up?
We're not gonna say that.
No, hold on.
East, you be scheming, bro. You be scheming because you were like, oh, I don't want to say Dookie name earlier. He was like, oh, some guy from Argentina won the ICFCU. Now you're like, oh, what Obama tell you?
What a setup. He sees your trap card.
This is how you call him out. This is where you call him out.
Oh, what? Oh. He's looking at him. He's looking at Obama
he
now.
Said,
we're getting yelled at.
His cuisine Lunchables will be a good name for you, Ringe.
Oh, that's right.
No,
look, if I can get a dino.
Eating the TV. Dude, I was one eating the TV dinner earlier, right? So, I mean, seriously, dude.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be the Lunchables here.
Add dinosaur chicken nuggets, also an acceptable name.
Okay. I might have to change the add dino nuggies. Holla at me. That's a couple sponsorships we can bring to ICFC with the Dino Nuggies, bro. Come on.
You can't go wrong with that.
I mean,
is this Hifight? Hifight versus Land now. Let's go.
It's Hifight.
Oh, wow. Let's go Hifight.
Oh, he's playing Blanka. I think this character's a problem.
Yeah. I played Obama's Blanka.
He played Blanka in 5 as well. This is just like
word.
Yo, and this is what's scary because Lan, a Tekken guy, this is his first time really getting into Street Fighter, so there could be some shenanigans you might not know of.
Yeah. You shouldn't have told me that Hi-Fi's favorite character is Blanka, because now my opinion on him has definitely changed.
up or down? Hold on.
Up or down. A lot of respect for Hi-Fi. Now I'm rethinking that.
I said it during the two rivals that Blanka players do not care about humanity. Like, they hate all of human nature. And I had a Blanka player tweet at me and was like, that is so disrespectful, but also true.
True. Oh, see, they can't deny. They cannot deny. Look at that Lan in the corner. He's getting bullied here.
Yeah, that Blanka-chan doll is so terrifying when they get a knockdown, man. They just get free plus frames everywhere.
Oh, my God. Why does he have a dodgeball?
Blanka. Who decided?
Also has a command grab, by the way. Just put it out there.
Just the jump.
Air throw. He has an air throw now. Why does he have an air throw?
Oh, I thought we were about to see it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. He's a dive kick. Like, yeah, what the?
Like, I don't know, man. I think he's definitely got some strong tools.
You know,
I need to be a character that's gonna get way stronger as the game continues.
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of the characters of all time.
Oh,
yeah, man. When I saw Mo Tempest playing this character, I was like, the tech for this character is gonna be ridiculous, 100%.
Yeah,
really bad.
Yeah, because Mo Tempest, the betas was playing Kimberly, so I was getting all this tech from him, and now he's Mr. Blanka. Come on, man.
Yeah. Mo is like Javins, and like you hope that they play your character, right? Like they're gonna come up with so much tech.
This is level 3. It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna put him in a really tough spot here. You're right next to him.
Lan. Oh, nice escape on the throw. He's got full CA here. We've seen him do it last time.
Oh, he wanted the DP. He just got cross medium punch.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That gotta be it.
That's it.
You think being so good at Electric Wing God Fist, you never actually right? I mean,
That was out of pocket, James.
He mains Julia, but yeah, I think he dabbles with the Mishimas, but yeah.
Ooh, hold on.
If there's perfect Sonic moves and perfect Clash kicks, we should have perfect Dragon Punches. Then like just make Electric Wing God input.
Well, it would feel weird to see Ken yell, perfect!
Yeah, that'd be weird.
On wake up, just perfect.
Hold on, Lan getting the bully here. No, it doesn't crosscut though. Blanka's gonna get out. And yeah.
Oh no.
Yes, I was gonna say, please set up the doll. I want to see some nasty stuff.
Ooh, okay. That was cute. That was cute. Oh, into the reset.
Oh, not another one, bro. Oh, the over.
Oh, is that enough? Yeah. That was nasty. It basically just loses
so much.
This is what I mean, man. Blanka players hate humans. Like they do not, and they want to make everyone suffer. That's
hear that,
just
Obama?
how it works.
You hear that? Obama,
And even the
Obama
parries,
player.
man, it's just like so tilting. Oh goodness.
Yeah, he's got one of the best parry animations of the game. He's literally
Toot that thing up.
yeah.
It's so tilted though. Yeah, but one of the best, I would say. Melted Warfare. So now Hifight backed him up in the corner.
Yeah, Lan's looking really unfamiliar in a lot of these situations, like jumping back in the corner, getting hit with the Blanka ball. Not sure what to do on wake up here. Yeah, the ranges as well.
Blanka is definitely one of those characters that's gonna abuse you when you haven't played against them before.
Absolutely. I'm really surprised.
I feel like this is like when I go to Tekken and I fight Zafina and I'm like,
What's going on? This character can do this? Oh no.
Why does she bend like that?
I like it though.
Oh wow. I think he hit the EX right there.
Yeah.
I think so. The overdrive.
Yeah, that final interaction it was definitely something that Lan will now be familiar with. Not the last we'll see of Lan. Hopefully, he's over at the losers bracket. But you know what, James? That's the first time also I've heard that Hifight is a Blanka main. I did not know that. So thank you for that information. But I could see Ringe just in disapproval.
I don't know.
But you guys gotta follow. Yeah, go.
oh, Ringe, you were with me, right? When I did that survey thing that they put out that told you what character to pick, it gave me Blanka and I alt F4'd the tab. I was so angry. I was so mad.
It also gave me Blanka. And
He gave both you guys got Blanka.
I was like, what are you trying to say, bro?
I don't know though.
Like, I got a new topic for my therapist now because of this damn survey? Like, that's not right.
What is it saying, guys? This Rorschach test is telling me I'm a Blanka main? Oh my goodness.
Bro.
To Hifight's credit though, that setup at the very end where he looped into the second Blanka John doll was kind of grimy.
It was good. Oh, you say good? Grimy? Wow, okay, yeah, that's another way to describe it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way possible.
Big ass damage into another setup.
Right?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. To be fair, Hifight did put out a video that's like, here's all my Blanka setup. So you know,
really?
I did not know that.
Tell Lan to go watch that.
Okay.
Lan has to go and watch that now. So
big shout outs to Lan for going through that I don't know, that gauntlet. But yeah, Hifight's moving on. East, you're about to say something? Sorry, I cut you off there.
Yeah, you're fine. He hit Lan with he's gonna hit Lan with the tech he hit me with when Strive just came out. I played in week 1 in ICFC Strive, and I got hit by Eno's super, the command grab. The grab didn't hit me, but the follow-up did. Apparently
the follow-up,
Apparently he made a video about how to actually punish it, and I didn't watch it. I was like, well,
no.
To YouTube I go. Yeah.
I've been made to content. I did not sign off on this.
My man sent himself to the showers. He was like, that was on me. You're right.
All right, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Fair enough. Yeah, man. That Blanka nasty. I know Minna RD played Blanka today in can opener as well. So I mean, that's definitely quite the player to be piloting character, right? Definitely gonna be good for the Blanka army if he sticks with that. But yeah, man, a bunch of nasty stuff with that character is possible. It's stuff that you ain't gonna block. You just gotta guess.
Especially with the Blanka doll on you, like it gives him so many plus frames in the corner. He gets a knockdown and he just like gets to steamroll. I mean, he can do things like the drive impact. He's got a command grab on top of that. He's got an overhead, right? I believe he's got an overhead in this game.
Yeah, he's got the overhead, the double bite joint.
Yep.
I spend most of my time watching Blanka matches going, why Capcom? Why? Why would you give him these things?
Speaking of why Capcom, hold on. Who's that?
JP's.
This this corner is only big enough for one pimp.
Yep.
We're gonna decide who that is today.
I did not see him like that until you told me. I bet he's driving a Chrysler. What's the pimp car again?
Cadillac?
Cadillac.
Yeah.
Cadillac. There was Cadillac. Oh, dude, I see him exiting those.
Can we get the Wayne Brady mod for JP?
Yeah.
So Seo previously ended in second in the preseason. Now he's looking to get further here up against Garbanzo.
Garbanzo's doing pretty well. He gets a command grab off. And he gets to set up all this pressure again.
I still need to
big
spend some
invite
time
hills.
studying his animations to recognize that command grab one, because I will get grabbed by that like for 10 years in a row.
Yeah, I heard David say something about like the way he puts his legs. I know there's like his animation.
For real?
Yeah. So when he
does
does
like a sound cue too.
when he does the command grab, he does like the pimp lean backwards instead of forward. That's how you know. I promise you, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, so that if he does the Fat Joe, the command grab.
There you go. All
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Fat Joe. All right, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Nah, I'm never getting hit by a command grab again.
Thank you,
I
East,
saw
for
him
that.
lean forward on the projectile. Yeah, I saw it. So
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna pay attention now, dude. Oh man.
The lean back and lead forward tech. You gotta love it, East.
Yeah, so then the knockdown here, it's weird, like when they get into this like full screen, like almost bullet hell sort of game, it feels like the person who does the spike first almost loses their turn. So you'll see that the person try to go in a little bit here.
Okay.
Using the drive rush here. It's expensive, but that's kind of decent for JP, right? Because he can build the drive meter back by zoning out for a while. So
Yeah, Sail here
see
almost.
already back up the screen.
Yeah, Garbanzo spins all the drive meter there. Now this is a really good chance for Sail to just get a bunch of chip damage off.
Yeah, do it, though. I'm not sure. Maybe he's scared of the full screen level 3 response.
Maybe, yeah, that's. I
Yeah,
think
they're
you
both
want to set
staying
up
on
at
it.
level 2, right? And start to chip out.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Whoa.
He's gonna go in.
Going into the corner. This is a bad situation now. And he's about to get his meter back. Okay, the meter is back now for Garbanzo. Ooh, dude, this is an air threat too.
Hey, raise your hand if you knew, because I didn't.
Yeah, we got reminded again. You reminded us, James, and I love how it was a genuine realization. Oh yeah, he has an air throw, and
It's like when Blanka has one and JP has air throws. I'm just like,
why?
He did
So say
parry
it-
into reverse right there. I wonder if he tried to like parry mash out level 3 and he just got like an
Maybe.
execution error. I don't know.
It's possible here. I think that was
I
only
know
the first
some
round,
people, like I see
right?
First game.
The first
see
game,
some
right?
people in the chat.
What's up, James?
I was saying, I see some people saying in the chat, you know, that they think JP is boring to watch. And, you know, you have to kind of get your hands on a zoner and really kind of understand how they control the space to really appreciate what a zoner is doing.
Zoners are very fun to play because a lot of the time you're very active as a player.
Yeah,
Like, you're constantly doing something, like especially like with the JP style of zoning. So yeah, it's definitely appealing when you are behind the wheel.
Oh, wait a second.
So-
Sail switched it up to Kim here.
Yeah, he brought out Ken before as well against CNDJ and also the other JP. So Garbanzo though, just making sure that you know he's you need to call for help to get you across the screen here.
He needs an answer, though.
I
He's,
have to give a shout out to your chat range. Abject says in the chat, is JP gonna have to zone a bitch?
put that in your back pocket. That's a good one. Yeah.
I love your chat range. That's so funny.
Very powerful.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh,
I don't think Lan has an answer here. Like he's just having to like try to walk in. It's not working out at all.
Yeah, definitely. All the resources are being expended by Garbanzo unloading. And now just one more. It could chip him out, actually.
Yeah, Sayo, I want him to spin the raw drive rush, brother. Go to the parry drive rush. You gotta do it when he puts up the snap, like the little cut in space and time. You could do pretty much drive rush right after that and try to take your turn.
That's exactly what just a kid did back in the day.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, he's listening. Hold on.
Everybody got the screen on or what?
Everyone's got the stream on.
What's happening?
He's like, is that tag? Hold on. Let me try that out.
Good effort by Seo, but now he's able to get in. Let's hope he can keep him in the corner. Gets the splat.
Very surprised we didn't see that OD come out. Yeah, there it is. The OD counter. Counters everything.
Get the combo
Everything.
off of it.
Yeah, it counters everything, and then you can do whatever you want afterwards with
Right.
it. Like, it's so crazy. Like if you want to send them full
You're not
screen, if
used
you
to
want to
having
switch
a-
sides.
You're just not used to a zoner having a wake up option like that. That's why everybody was so mad at Rambling Fantasy Versus, right? Was it Fairy or was that
Oh, that had the
Yeah.
the EX up dog? I think it was. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Right, I forgot about Updog, yeah. Oh, is that good? Yeah.
Okay.
Lan. Oh, okay, I was gonna say Lan. Sorry, they're the same flag. So Sayo on the board for 1.
Yeah, Sayo, once he got into that CQ Seiyuu range, right, the close quarters combat, made a lot of stuff happen. Whoa. Man, Ken has a sick air-to-air conversion with that jump medium punch. I saw Chris Key do it today on Can Opener. Jump medium punch, EX Katsu, and in the corner you can get like CA or Super or DP after.
Oh, yeah, Lan's just going for the jump here.
At this game.
Yeah.
Lan keeps going to the jump here and it's just not working out. And then he's in the corner, doesn't know how to
It's
advance
just the
forward.
wall. Oh no.
Hey, yo.
Observe.
No, observe. Now observe.
Then uses the overdrive one to control even more space.
No, stop.
Leo just walks all the way back. He got halfway in and then walks all the way back.
Well, Sayo, you play this character, bro. Come on. You know this.
Just bite the bullet. Let's go. We trusted you.
And they're like, yeah, this type of zoner is not typical in your Street Fighter games. And people that are not playing games that have these type of zoners, you're gonna get tilted the first time you run into this, bro.
Exactly.
It's hard to not.
Yeah.
I know Sayo is very familiar with anime fighters, so he knows the anime zoning can be crazy. But I mean, if you're using Ken, a Street Fighter character, you kind of have to bite the bullet and kind of dodge and weave your way through. So it was kind of unfortunate. Yeah, we saw the walk back from him. It's like, ooh, kind of dejected.
Yeah.
It is what it
that
is.
To me, is a sign of tilt, right? Like Sayo knows how to play fighting games. He knows that he shouldn't be moving back in that instance, right? But like when you're just getting a projectile shoved up your ass, like it just you don't know what to do. Like straight up,
Observe.
Like in the moment, it's incredibly frustrating.
I mean,
Yeah.
well done to Garbanzo there. I mean, fantastic spacing. The setups for like actually keeping him full screen when he switched to Kin were immaculate. I mean, we saw him sit there for like 30 seconds, just like taking damage or taking chip.
And also, I was noticing like he wasn't really spending too much of his meter. It's like really good meter management, and the pressure was just super calculated. And for him to actually bring Sayo down to losers, who's also a JP main, that's big. So I can't wait for more of Garbanzo in this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely good. He was from Australia, right?
Yeah.
From
Australian player.
Australia.
Shouts to
So
the
he
Aussie
moves.
fighters.
Yeah, he moves on. I believe one of the matches we might see on stream is Book versus Xiabao. So that's it. So Xiabao coming on in. The Marisa, he has one. He also has the Honda.
The Honda.
Oh, you know, that reminds me, we haven't seen a Honda just yet. But if Xiaobao's coming on in, we might see that Honda come out.
I'd love to see Honda. I mean, we haven't seen
Dos good.
Bro, that medium headbutt is tilting, bro. I fought a Honda in a long set last night, and like the medium headbutt, just the space it pushes you back. I'm like, what did I do? Wait, what? That's not Honda.
Xiaobao donning the JP.
Oh,
He's falling to the dark side.
Observe.
Bro.
I thought his group was J Posers, not J Posters. I was like, he really is posing right now as a JP. Where's the other characters, bro?
Oh, hold on, Book though. Looks a
let's see
little
if
more.
Book can actually do what Sayo couldn't do with Ken.
Right.
All right, here's a good start.
I know me and Book would vibe because Jin is like my favorite Tekken character, and now he's playing Ken. Like, yeah, he's the man.
Oh, is that enough? Yeah.
Okay,
Now all we have to do now is find out if Book plays Zato in Stride.
Oh no, he plays Saul.
Yeah, he plays Saul.
Sorry.
Okay, because I was about to say then Rinjin and Book are gonna be BFFs,
Dude, yeah, that would be crazy. But Book gets the first round. Let's go. Definitely a lot more braver.
I love the use of the parry here full screen. Don't get your drive bar depleted because you're just blocking stuff.
100%. What's unfortunate is that like he's standing at these ranges that are like in between the pillars, so he's like whipping and then tossing it either that way. But
sweet
I'm
spot.
100% with you. You gotta be able to do that.
Well, keeps his turn up for Dragon Match. Yep. It's so weird whenever you run into a move that has plus range in this game because almost everything is negative, which is so weird in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Nice DP on the neutral jump and caught him reach, and that's all the way dead, bro. Double drive rush. Your life is forfeit.
Same way, too. Got the same sequence to kill right there.
I mean, it's crazy because in Street Fighter V, it was all about those moves with the plus frames and just feeling oppressed. And you know, you start playing Street Fighter 6 and you're like, without the drive rush, you're like, oh, I can poke back at you. And then
it's a conversation back and forth.
Then all of a sudden, Ken comes at you with this Dragon Lash, and you're like, oh god, it's Street Fighter V again.
War flashbacks. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm in the corner. When's the V trigger coming in?
I would love if, like, in a year we get a bunch of players who start with Street Fighter 6 to go back and play Street Fighter 5 and have them like go through like Cammy's like block strings and just be like, what? Wick, when is it my turn?
Fight M. Bison, dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
it's never your turn.
Stand medium, stand medium, stand medium.
Yeah.
Dude, like every character in this game is Juri and Feng Shui. I don't understand.
You know that Fairly Odd Parents mean, like, when is it my turn? It's always it is your turn. Like he was in the escalator. It's like it's never your turn.
Homie, never. Speaking of not your turn, it looks like it's not Book's turn to play because he's getting zoomed hard there.
Yeah, he is, but he's
Xiabao stopped his own zoning.
Weird.
He's doing so well with that.
To be fair, he was in the corner, so maybe it was a good chance to get some real estate.
yeah, that's what he's trying to do. But the Dragon Lash. Uh-oh.
He had the super. He could have supered off of that and got the kill.
Oh, no! Double chip here. Yeah. That's bad.
Double two.
We actually got out. Wow.
Oh, you
Really? Jump back.
You like that? Just get hit out of the air by what? I mean, look, clearly, if JP's ready for it, he can convert off of it with like spikes and stuff like that. But still, like, you can catch a lot of people off guard just by jumping and getting hit by it. Like
True. And then they couldn't even chase the follow-up. Then when the DP was ready for him, so Book showing a strong understanding, or like, I don't know if it was part of the plan, but now get him in the corner.
Oh, overhead. No,
That's
no
recognition from Book on that jump in. He was pretty far away, so he just wanted the target combo follow. That was smart.
Here you go.
Good damage here.
Can I just say, compared to last week, we're seeing a lot of Kens this week.
Yeah, it feels like
That's
it.
right.
And I'm not complaining. I love Ken.
I think a lot of
in
folks.
this game.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks rate him really highly. Hold on.
The thing is that, like,
wake up.
Not like this!
Oh, no!
They hit us with the to be continued. Oh no.
Bro, I was dialed in, lean forward.
You know
like,
why they
alright.
did this? You know why they did this? Because the Maturino's not fully claimed yet. I think
know
that's
what?
why.
Facts.
The Street Fighter gods are like, yo, you
That's
can't have this potent match. You gotta claim those codes, folks. But that got me. I was so.
Tune in next week for the thrilling conclusion.
You hack a show. Or the slam dunk, the free throw that takes 3 episodes.
Just to check, is that just us? Are they still playing the match, or is it just us?
I hope it's just us, so at least we'll know the conclusion, if ever. Because if not, they might have to rematch it.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah, go for it. We'll get
Apparently the
word
match
live.
finished. Hold on. Can we
The
get
match
an update?
finished.
Who won?
Okay.
From our on-site reporter East.
Back to you. How are the traffics on the 1s and 3s?
What is it? They spelled. Oh, it's just the guy on the scene a second. Hi there. It's a.
Hi there. Hi there. Okay. Am I on? Okay. A lot of dragon lashes where I'm standing. But yeah, incredible match.
Ken definitely got some tools in that matchup for sure, right? Like we talked about picking the spot for the drive rush, obviously. That's something that most characters can do. But I think the Dragon Lash is a decent tool in that matchup as well. You saw like one of the rounds, they both started with a wild gambit. Like the JP did command grab, and then Book did the Dragon Lash.
Yeah,
so yeah,
exactly.
the airport properties of the Dragon Lash, dodge the command grab and
Right
just
on.
smoked them.
Yeah.
At that one round where Book jumped out of the level 2. I wonder if it's possible for the JP player to actually backdash and lock the screen.
Lock them
so
back
they fall
in the.
back into the level 2. I would love to go back and test that.
I think that is the case, to be honest with you.
Yeah? I guess it depends
Yeah,
on where
I
you are on
think
the
so.
screen, but like if he's like at the other end of the screen where they usually are against JP, then
Yeah.
the level 2 up
Kinda
just
locked in.
backdash so he can't get away.
That's good. Hopefully we'll We'll see that in action.
Get on it.
Yes,
Lab
because if Book wins, we're gonna see him up against Garbanzo. So that's gonna be good. It's another JP versus Ken, but in their previous outing, it was them to get the victory. So it's really two sides of the coin in how we saw that match. We saw how JP could just zone the heck out of Ken, and in the other one, you saw Book being able to just have his way up against Xiabao. Again, very weird because I really expected Xiabao to use the Honda or Marisa. So I guess he's kind of going through the gauntlet of different characters. And anyway, you could do that. This is just week 1. You could just come back again and just try another character.
Yeah, I think JP is very appealing to a lot of people, like aesthetically, like not even like gameplay wise. I think a lot of people find that he looks cool. So
big pip
people
energy.
like give him a shot. Yeah, and then like James said, right? Like when it comes to zoners, once you're actually behind the wheel of them, they're really fun to play usually. So I think a lot of people are just like, man, I don't want to play against this, but he looks so cool, and then they try him out and they end up having fun. So
that's true. James?
I mean, it's interesting though. I mean, clearly out of the gate he's very strong, and I think the kind of zoner he is definitely requires a lot of labbing, and so a lot of people probably haven't put in that labbing yet, to figure out exactly how. Because one of the key ways to fight a zoner, play the zoner, see where the gaps are, and realize that a lot of times when you're being kept out, it's because you're frustrated and being predictable, right? So you have to understand how to navigate all of the bullet hell, essentially.
Yeah, because like with zoning characters like this that are constantly putting something on the screen, there's usually patterns that the players favor, right?
Yeah.
Like that's something that I learned when I played Morgan. Like when I wanted to like learn Morgan in Marvel 3, I was like, okay, like I understand the patterns better now, right? Like I understand the thought process of the person throwing the fireballs, calling the missiles assist at me. So you can kind of get an understanding of where to pick the holes. If you didn't do that yourself, it's very hard to like come up with the gaps, like to figure them out.
That's absolutely the case. Or you could also just go back and watch some other players do what you couldn't do during the match. Like for example, Just a Kid, again, just drive rushing in while JP's trying to set up, and just like completely controlling the match, making sure he gets burnt out trying to do the EX counter, and yeah, it worked out great for him. So. And
Ridge, you mentioned that Chris T blew up Julio again in Can Opener, right? So there it is again. So
yeah, and I'm pretty sure those first attempts with Sonic Fox were streamed, so there's a lot of matchup like. Ken JP matchup if you're looking for it for sure. Yeah,
just watch any of that, folks. Again, with 10-0, you know where to follow us on the YouTube. And I'd like to just chime in on that. It's crazy how you said you need to be behind the wheel of the zoner to understand it. And all of a sudden, you're starting to fall in love with the character. I think that's what might happen. You grab that ring of power, and you're like, huh.
That happened. I didn't play Morgan a lot, but that happened to me. I was like, I see why people do it now. It's fun. You know what I mean?
The power.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Right when Orochi Shermie dropped in KOF 15, there was this clip that kind of went viral where she just was zoned the hell out of this guy with just the fireballs on the screen. And I analyzed it on stream, and I was like, watch, guys. Far fireball, close fireball. Far fireball, close fireball. And the guy who was frustrated got hit by the far one, so he ran forward, got hit by the close one, knocked back. And everyone watching was like, oh my God, the Shermie is just literally just going back and forth, and the frustration is what got the other player killed, and that's how it works.
That's the secret that zoner players don't tell you guys, so that's why you hang yourself most of the time.
That's another reason why I think we see a lot of JP right now, right? Is that he's a natural scrub killer. Like that type of gameplay just annoys the hell out of people, naturally tilting. So because of that, it's a very useful character to have to get you through pool play or the first couple rounds of a tournament. You know what I mean?
It's been a while. Where are we actually at with the Matcherino right now? Where's that at? Hold on.
Codes? 19 left. Okay, under 20. I'm liking it.
How many we got left?
Let's go.
19. We got 19.
Thank you for the raid of Bio Billy Bones.
Folks, if we can get all of these codes claimed, I will reach out to Mr. Beast directly.
What?
Ask him to cure Obama's glaucoma so he can react to Drive Impact. I promise you. If we can claim 19 codes, I will lift the entire FGC up on my back.
Save Obama's eyes.
Bro,
Let's go.
Him reacting to JP's driving back is painful to watch on stream. So
I'm
please.
gonna say this, man. I saw that clip that got put, that No Pants put out on stream, where he was like, "I'll just walk to the corner, get him to do it," and then he did it. And the guy did it, and he still got hit by it. And I just watched that clip, and all I did was think to myself, "That's same, man. Same."
It happens.
I know that.
Oh,
feeling.
and as we're talking about this, the codes are you're killing the codes, guys. We're at 13 now
There
from
we go.
19, so keep them coming while we wait for some matches because it is booked that did move on, so he will be facing Garbanzo, so it's gonna be a Ken JP, so that could be the story of week 1. We still have Hifight that's still in the winner's side. He's gonna go up against Uma 327. And the winner of that is going up against TB. If you guys remember from the preseason, TB was an Australian JP. So the JP players are still here. The Hondas are gone. We're all JPs tonight.
Also,
you know what? This is scaring me to say this, but let's go high fight. Let's get some of
but before
Don't
we get to that
encourage
match,
this kind of behavior, James. Oh my goodness.
before we get to that match, I also have a shout out to all the folks watching.
Okay.
Kid, roll that clip.
Let's go.
Look, everybody watching this shit right now, just look down at yourself. Look at what you're wearing. That's right, I'm talking about that nasty old Fruit of the Loom shirt you got with the Cheeto dust skid marks and the nasty pit stains. You guys represent the fighting game community, and TNO has come to help you guys out. You know you cannot walk out in public like that, so put on a Bad Moon shirt, put on one of these Dandyism shirts, put on a hat too. Also, please wash your hair. Any of this cool merch, put this on because remember, you guys represent us. And I, for one, am sick and tired of getting bad service at Korean barbecue after events because of the way you guys look out in public. Please,
Look,
please, put on one of those I don't want pressure
just-
shirts.
I'm offended by one thing, okay? It's not Cheeto dust. It's Dino Nuggies.
Yes. How dare you?
Okay?
How dare you go that
Okay?
specific, East? But I feel you.
Let's get this straight here, man. It's the Dino Nuggies, man.
Hopefully, one day this could be the Intercontinental Championship presented by Dino Nuggies, as we have Can Opener, Tampa Never Sleeps, and Team ICFC, EU Asia, and NA, all gonna come together in a culmination of a championship battle between crews to decide who's the strongest in Street Fighter 6. More details coming soon.
Ooh, and you know where the details, you know where to find them, guys. You got to stay connected with anything and everything related to ICFC. Twitter.com/TennoMedia. You got YouTube.com/TennoMedia. And if you guys are feeling a little generous, you know we got Patreon.com/TennoMedia. Don't get left behind. Stay connected with the ICFC.
Oh yeah, the bounty
we got
board. Have we guys
bounty.
got any of the bounties today? No.
Did we get the
bro?
sim one? No.
Oh, it's a
Does Hi-Fi count as a commentator? He's commentated some stuff before, right? So
He didn't beat. He wasn't beat though. He wasn't beat.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
True,
yeah,
true.
he won.
You can
yeah.
count him.
Mhm.
Personally, want one of our commentators to be defeated on.
Well, if Obama would stop using my account to stream, then maybe I could do it.
That would be good. I got the
Oh,
Converge,
yeah.
so you know me, East. I'm not allowed to join these tournaments. 'Cause
Win the final round of a match with a timeout. I've seen like one timeout in this game so far. So if it's like final
Ever, yeah.
round, yeah, that's gonna be something if we get that one.
Okay, I'm excited to see
might
that.
as well cross out that third to the last one, defeat
Yeah.
the previous weekly champion.
Zian's in the
For
lab
now.
right now.
Cian's not here.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna get one with that. Get a perfect with Dhalsim. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. And
Brutal.
it's gonna be tough for him to get that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, maybe if Mr. Crimson just wants to take everybody's head one week, but yeah, definitely tough but doable. Tough but doable.
Definitely. I cannot wait. Hopefully we'll see more character variety. Hopefully we'll see more sim players out there, some hype moments. So again, if you guys just want to join, you can, and just try to go for these bounties. For sure, it's definitely open for everyone. So you gotta love the ICFC putting up the bounty board once again.
Oh, I think
If you run into me in tournament and you land 4 command grabs on me in a row, I will take the 5th. We will
Ooh,
accomplish the
I
bounty
like
together.
that. The
We
collusion,
will
yeah.
accomplish the bounty together.
Looks like this next matchup is gonna be Hifight going up against Umo from what is that?
Taiwan. It's
Is that Taiwan? Oh, is it? Okay.
It's Xiaobao's flag too. Yeah. I believe so.
Okay. Oh, so High Fight's back, huh? I used to love this guy. Thank you.
speaking of Uma 327, we went from 3 to 2 codes remaining.
Nice.
Down to let's just finish those last 2 codes, guys. Just 1 code left. Let's go.
Oh, getting punished with the DP. Uh-oh, high fight.
Drop combo.
Ooh, I love the punish on the ball.
That's so unfortunate, bro.
That killed. Wow,
Yeah.
really?
God, it did.
That level
And all
1?
because of that drop combo from Hifight, bro.
That was rough.
Look, he made a fighting game that has what 2 buttons, and that's like it or something like that. So.
That was kind of complicated, though. I mean, you know, you gotta give him a little credit.
You know, I mean, that was one of the hard things. So, like, Hifight makes combo videos. I used to make combo videos a long time ago, and that just made it so that whenever I dropped combos on, you know, like in tournament matches, it was that much more like, man.
Man, I can't style on them today.
I gotta called you out on that one way more. Oh.
I gotta say, Uma's looking really, like, he knows his matchup really well. Every time the Blanka ball comes, he's ready with the parry. Knows not to get started in the corner. Is that going to be enough, though? Yeah, no.
It's the level 1? Ah, but yeah, as soon as you're locked down like that, it's going to be tough. Like, especially with Juri, isn't her level 2, like, the feng shui? Like, going to chip and whatnot? Like, it would have been tough in the burnout.
Right, good contest there. For to grab.
Between Uma and, like you said, Just a Kid earlier today, is like, I'm glad we're seeing the juries representing, because this character I think is ridiculous, and we just haven't seen a lot of juries in these tournaments.
It was definitely weird that, like, launch week, the juries just weren't outside. I don't know what they were doing. But, like,
I thought you just put every jury player on blast right there.
Like, I don't know where they were week 1, like, for like every tournament I watched, but they're here now for sure.
In the betas, like, everybody was playing this character. Granted, there was only 8 characters, so a lot of the jury players were probably trying out some of the other characters.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you dirty man. Oh.
He just waiting for you to finish with that sentence.
He just did the combo into a drive impact. Like, it's not going to combo, but whatever. I'll get a continuation.
Yeah, like the reset. That was so smart, bro. Yeah.
A lot of people, who was it? I think it was Tasty Steve who was talking about that on the ICFC NA. It was just like every time Juri starts landing feng shui combos, he's scared of the reset.
Yup.
There it was.
Yeah.
High fight though, in control of the early seconds. Nice, perfect parry. Uh-oh. You get something started here.
Oh, yeah, the ball's going to get him out, though. Okay. Clap back.
Oh, no! Oh, again! We just want to tell you guys that you've claimed all the codes, I believe. Oh no, we're back! Oh, we're back, guys. We're back. We're back. We're back. We got the backup. East, that's why East. Yeah, we got the backup going on.
East never gets to play ever.
East never. You're not gonna play ever, okay? You need the backup.
Shout outs to me, I guess.
See, Obama did that on purpose just to make it so he was like, see, this is why.
This is why.
Blanka chain time, bro.
Oh, reset?
What's gonna happen after?
You're dead.
Oh, no,
You're
it's
dead.
death. Wow. No second setup even necessary. Okay, hold on, High Fight. Tying it up 1-1 here. I like the adaptation.
This is huge.
Oh, nice driver.
Everybody playing and even the spectator all has different backgrounds when they're playing, and so whenever you see that, like, they're just teleporting whoa.
What an interaction. Yeah.
Again.
Another perfect parry.
No,
Drive rushes in.
Yeah, Blanka Ball pretty hard to actually counter for some characters. I think Juri has to just drive rush and hope he's close enough. Well, this is going to be good, though, against the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Took his own tech and used it against him.
But it's crazy how the backgrounds change. I'm just appreciating that now for every spectator. So, back to the action here. Uma.
Oh, no hits here that time? Yeah. Definitely a little late on it. We saw the crouch.
Ooh, wow. Super nice grab there.
Go content creator High Fight. Let's go.
Go Blanka main High Fight. Oh. Uma's got the corner.
Whoa. The checkmate, I like that.
Damn, caught him reaching.
Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is scary. Oh, I like. Yes, there's a counter. Perfect.
No shot.
He tried.
No
I like to try. I like the attempt there, but no, Uma was all ready for it. Oh.
I was listening to Strider's stream, 801 Strider's stream earlier today. He's like, you know what? This game will be. You need to like set yourself up so that you're only looking for certain things in certain situations. So when Juri has you in the corner, she level 2 Feng Shui's. She's pretty much looking for just the drive impact. Like that's all she's really looking for. So probably a really bad idea to actually drive impact against Juri in the corner, especially when she's just like pressing buttons in your face. But I mean, give it a shot.
Go for it.
I mentioned this like last week or on Water or something where like when it comes to drive impact, when you're hitting the drive impact, like that extra visual cue like makes it easier to react to, right?
Yeah.
So like she is just like blowing through you, so and she sees things are going wrong. So I think it's much easier for like the neurons to fire and for you to hit the drive impact properly. So yeah, definitely a rough spot to be in.
Plus the 2-hit reaction, right, is definitely good. Sorry, James?
Yeah.
Bro, what flag is that for Hifight? You know, I really honestly
Thailand.
Hifight was. I thought he was from Japan this whole time.
Really? Oh yeah, he's Thai. Yeah. Yeah, he's from Thailand. So shout out to Book and Hifight. Oh, there we go.
No, because I met Hifight at those Evo Japans, and so I just assumed he was just from Japan. Okay, I apologize, Hifight. Sorry, I have no idea.
Definitely a world warrior, right? Definitely representing, like, he thought from Japan, he's from Thailand, so beautiful stuff. And yeah, the drive impact in the corner was just, I guess, like checkmate situation already, though he's waiting for. And I would say in the early seconds, though, Hifight was doing a great job defending. I think he was just baiting him, like, all right, go for the drive impact, and all right, got you, checkmate, check my hand.
Yeah.
Uma moving on. Not the last we'll see of Hifight, though, so hopefully more Blankas.
Okay. Hifight says he was living in Japan for quite some time.
Okay.
Justified
He knows
for
it.
thinking
There you
that.
go.
There you go.
Okay, shout outs to Hifight.
Honestly, you reminded me of one of my favorite Justin Wong tweets of all time. It's like A. Ruli, the KOF commentator, was like tweeting about how he needed a green screen. And Justin was like, Chinese being from New York, man, I get it. And A. Ruli replied, bro, I'm Korean. And Justin was like, no way.
Jesus.
Oh no.
That is like my favorite Justin shit of all time, bro. He was so genuinely surprised. He was like, what?
Oh,
Like, word?
word. Oh my goodness. That's
No, that's a classic, bro. Oh my god.
That's too good. That's too good.
yeah, so shout outs to Hifight once again. We are still gonna, hopefully he'll have a loser's bracket run. Not the last we'll see of him, but Uma does move on. Looking at the brackets though, we still have Garbanzo and Book. That's in winner semis. I think that we're almost rounding out the top 8. We got TB and Uma for winner's side. I'm looking also who's here. Hifight is actually facing someone named Haz.
Yeah.
In the loser side.
It just has. Okay.
Has. Yeah, I thought there was like ... I was like, oh, okay.
Has what?
Then,
Has
He just has like a little hazard symbol
I
at the end
got
of his name.
yes, has what? Has D's. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna finish it. That's a good one.
BurnoutFighter and Sable are going up against each other. Winner of that will go up against
Xiabao. Ooh.
Xiabao beat Doug Cuddles.
From Singapore. Yeah, he's I stalked him on Twitter. I'm like, who is this guy? It's a fun name. I thought he'd a grappler. I don't think he's not a grappler. Cuddles.
I mean, you gotta take out the U, right? It's gotta be Dog Cuddles, right?
Dog.
Just cuddle dog.
That is true.
Also,
that could be one.
Also, shout outs to the Singapore community. I know Fubar Duck, guy, is pretty vocal on Twitter about fighting games. Recently moved to Japan, but when I used to go to Singapore often, he would host like Street Fighter events, and the scene out there is incredibly strong. And with 6 launching, I can't imagine how like crazy these guys are going right now.
Oh
Shout
yeah.
outs to those guys.
I believe last week, the preseason, CN and Seo were the top 8, right? And all the flags were different. Like, I think 7 countries were represented, Singapore twice. So that's huge. So I can't wait for the Singapore players to show up and show out here.
Yeah, it's a small community, but it's very tightly knit. Go ahead, Jake.
We had a player, what was it, from Brunei, was it? Or Brunei? That was represented last week as well. It's just, it's so cool to see the variety there. I mean, you know, obviously the Pakistan story has been one of the greatest stories of the FGC in the past few years. And I just want to see, with good net code, brings more people having the chance to show off what their country can do.
Yeah, actually, okay, I'll be the dumb American in the room. Where the hell is Brunei? I'll admit to it. Yeah, hands up. I don't know. Yeah, where's Brunei at?
You don't know why? You know, I the time it takes
You don't know.
Google Maps this here.
Isn't it? It's in Southeast Asia.
Brunei.
Yeah. If I
I
remember
thought
correctly.
James made that shit up, to be quite honest with you.
Brunei.
Oh, excuse me.
Brunei, by the way.
Brunei.
And I know this just because my geography is amazing. Is north of Indonesia and south of the Philippines. It's like right there. So, you know.
Oh, you're in on this, Posh? You're in on this with James?
No, I wasn't.
To
I knew Brunei was
before the
in
show?
Southeast
Okay.
Asia because I'm part of Southeast
Yeah,
Asia.
to be
You don't
fair.
want to make me and East look stupid. I get
No,
it. I get it.
East asked the question.
So to be fair, Posh, if you didn't know, like, we'd
that'd
have
be
been on
sus.
you. We'd have been on you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, so I have to know this.
I'm just gonna say this: that Ultra David is gonna be the one that's super disappointed because you know when everybody was copying Wordle, he was playing one game called Worldle. All he did was just show the shape of a country, and you had to guess the name of it. And David said he would guess it right, like on first try every single time. So you know,
It's a weird flex. All right, that's a weird flex.
No. How's he taking school to the Google Earth kids, huh? That's like got a high level competitive scene.
Don't worry, it's all good. We can get good at geotagging. GeoGuessr?
There you go.
GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr.
Yeah,
That's
there you
what I
go.
was trying to get at. There you
Let's
go.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got this. We know we learn something new every day. I knew that Hifight mains Blanka now, so that's something.
Let it be known that Ultra David is dodging the GeoGuessr community. Just let that be known.
Oh, Kimberly.
Yes,
Okay, hold
let's
on.
Here we go.
Kimberly.
Kivat versus
Whoa,
KyoRujin.
I cannot tell you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know where that flight's from.
Can someone tell us, please? Because I'm not even gonna try to attempt either. I'm gonna try to look at my emojis to see what flag is that.
Oh, he parried that. Oh, that was clever. Instead of
We're starting to see a
back.
lot more usage of parry, to challenge people's block strings and whatnot too. Right, we talked about how a lot of the buttons in this game are not plus frames anymore.
Yup.
So like when people are like doing these tight knit strings, there's a gap.
We were just talking about this. This is the
Argentina.
Brunei flag right there. Talking about this.
It says KOF Brunei on his team, bro.
I love how James is all like
Everybody else.
like
Everybody
teacher
else.
snooze, like how's that? Guys, of course.
I didn't feel dumb until you pointed out the KOF Brunei. Now I feel stupid.
Oh God.
I mean, Brunei's working out. He's
Being
that first round.
exposed. I feel bad. But yeah, let's move on.
Kimberly definitely a strong character. This is one of my favorite characters to play right now. She's so fun, dude. She's so fun.
Also, like, she's a really strong mix-up character, but that stand medium kick is annoyingly oppressive. Annoyingly oppressive. It's so strong.
You'd be surprised. It doesn't even really have like Shoto crouching medium kicks will eat that thing for lunch, but it's just her walk speed is so fast.
That's true, yeah.
It's a really good drive rush starter as well. Like,
the counter
nice.
Reaction.
But yeah, because she likes to do a lot of stand medium kick. It's like drive rush, crouch medium kick, right? And I was like, man, crouch medium kick isn't cancelable. So I was like, let me try to go to the lab and like expose this. But it's a true block string.
Yeah,
like
it's
there's
true,
actually
yeah.
no gap.
You gotta
I
hold
was like,
that.
oh, okay. I was like, all right, whatever.
And don't forget that even without the drive rush, Kim's crouching medium kick is plus on block. So
Exactly. It's +1, right? So like it's like +5 with the drive rush. Yeah, it's messed up.
Well, speaking of, right there, yeah, you saw it come out.
Yeah. Double drive, but EXDP though gets him out of the corner. Not for long. Oh, the cross up though.
I don't know if you guys feel this way, but
charge it.
it feels like in this game, like, crossovers are really strong. It feels like characters have a really hard time dealing with, like cross-ups.
It is. We've seen a lot of people able to, just get a lot of momentum from a cross up. So Kivat though. Oh.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a lot of people are like still finding their sweet spot when it comes to cross-cutting and when they have an uppercut as well. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely has seemed to be a prominent strat.
Now in the corner, danger.
Speaking of sweet spots, yeah, Kimberly's in the sweet spot here, yeah.
We were selling burnout though, but we got throw loops on deck.
True.
Oh,
Yeah, he blocked it.
Oh, but it doesn't matter chip throw. Okay.
Not enough chip there. Thank God. Yeah, that'd have been terrifying to chip down.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. And then I looked up. I was like, yo, he barely survived.
That was safe? Hold on, that wasn't punishable? That slide?
Not quite sure.
Maybe you just missed it.
Maybe, yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't see. You know what? I can watch the replay here on one of the streams. The slide. Yeah. So if she does the run slide from a full screen away, it can hit late enough that she's safe, but she can't take her turn.
I see.
She's minus in that situation. Yeah.
Appreciate you, James.
Oh,
Thank you for that. Oh. She got the I2. She got this.
Because, like I said, I played this character, so.
True. Here we go. He's got the Spotify Premium.
Speaking of movement, now her movement is crazy. Like with the install here.
And Kivat right there, that was so good to throw. Like, you know, one of the gambles that people go with when they're low on drive meter is a drive impact. And when they don't have any drive meter, they'll level 3.
Action so fast paced and got the critical art too.
I forgot it's CA.
Yeah. Oh man.
Really?
So here's the one thing I will say about Kimberly though, because her best poke is her standing medium kick, she does not crouch block a lot. So she is very susceptible to getting hit by the crouching medium kicks from walking around a lot. So none of her crouching pokes are very good except for her sweep is really good, but that's a specific range, you know?
That's a good point, yeah. And Juri actually has a pretty good crouching medium kick. We just saw it there, yeah?
Yeah, one of her best normals. And KyoRujin has been using this drive impact for full effect. Kivat's about to get his drive meter back. Oh, tried to answer the DI there.
There it is, got the meter back now. And immediately party time with the drive rush crouch medium kick.
Uh-oh, the throws. One more?
The loops? No, not quite.
The regular throw loops don't count for the bounty, right?
They do not. Watch out. Oh.
Just immediately there to close it out. I think
that
so.
That looked like a frame kill to me.
Yeah, all right. Okay, stolen.
James getting his brain percolating there. I see that. Like, let's look at the stream again. All right.
It's one of the coolest things about watching all this, right? Like, I mean, again, my favorite thing so far is that everybody's using the same character in so many different ways. Like when you watch Shine play Kimberly, like first chance he gets to do the level 3, he just activates it because he just wants that speed up. You know, it's so cool to watch.
And that's the sign of a great game because you can have player expressions in each character, right? So it's a really good sign of how this game was developed, and there's so many ways to attack a certain character like that. So I'm excited for the future of more Kimberly tech. For you, James, I know you're writing that down, so I can't wait to see that happen.
I don't know what you're hearing right now from my typing here.
All right, that's a brain
You know what I
kill
am hearing though? I am hearing that.
What are we hearing?
Can we take a look at this match arena real quick, Ken?
We got it. Boom!
Hit that bing bong!
Nice. That's the bing bong.
Hit that bing bong!
The New York prefecture of Japan. The bing bong.
Damn.
One of the most prominent sounds.
Oh, shout out to the folks
the name of the commercial.
Inside. Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know because it disappeared, right? So
we'll talk about that movie, man. Look, straight up, I'm not even gonna lie about this. After I watched that movie, I couldn't seriously not stop crying for 30 minutes.
It was a good movie. Inside Out.
Inside Out by Pixar.
Oh, I have not watched it.
Yeah. You didn't watch it? It's a good movie.
It's a Pixar movie?
Destroyed me, dude. Oh my god.
Do you cry easily at movies, James?
Actually, not really. But that one got
Wait, what is it about? What is it about that movie though? But before anything else, we gotta talk about
I'll tell you what's
these
about
amazing T-shirts. I don't know how to segue from crying though, but I'm gonna throw it to East.
You know how you segue from
how?
Fighting games are something so great. And so is merch, dude. So is merch. Let's go.
He did it.
The slip and slide segue there into the merch.
Beautiful segue. Again, guys, head on over to tenno.gg/merch. These bad boys are flying. I mean, they're flying off the shelves. They're selling like hotcakes. I would have to say the Windbreaker Heihachi. You got the Bad Mood long tees. You got the Dandyisms. You got the Burst beanies as well. Hopefully we'll get more Mokujin beanies. Again, you know where to go, tenno.gg/merch to get yourself some drip here. Officially licensed merchandise only brought to you by the best of the best, which is 10-0 Media.
Obama, tell Seg to make that Bad Moon shirt a shirt. I like the hoodie, but it's summertime, big dog. But I love that shirt. If he make a shirt, I'll get it frame 1. Just say the word.
Talk to him, bro. And I hope that you rep it live at the finals of the Intercontinental Championship, because ICFC has teamed up with Can Opener and Tampa Never Sleeps to duke it out between the crews to decide who's the strongest in Street Fighter 6. More details are going to be coming soon, but make sure you tune in to all those weeklies each and every week. Of course, ICFC running the streets Tuesday along with Can Opener, and then I believe the Tampa Never Sleeps weekly for Street Fighter 6 is Wednesday. So tune in. There's plenty of Street Fighter 6 action to go around, and you know where the finest action is at.
Yes. Stay connected, East. How can they stay connected?
Bro, pull up your phone. Twitter, YouTube, Patreon. Patreon got an app. You know what? Someone find out and let me know. But also, when you're there, make sure you also hit the subscribe button to ICFC so you guys can stay connected out there as well.
Let's go. Bounty boards aplenty. So unfortunately, Hifight was not considered a commentator, so you're gonna have to wait next week for one of us to join.
Right.
But he did go to the losers. But then again, we got the bounty board for summer 2023. Again, it's a collective bounty. I think the EU and NA were able to claim some, but hopefully Asia, before the stream ends, we're able to get some shirts. Again, courtesy of 10-0 Media. Each bounty wins a free t-shirt. Hopefully we get that Bad Moon t-shirt, courtesy of East, and you gotta at East once that Bad Moon t-shirt does come out.
Please and thank you.
I don't think we have the actual stats on this, but how close are we to be the 6th player to win a mirror match on stream?
Oh yeah, we did see a JP. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we still have a JP mirror, but
Oh
the
my
top
goodness.
8 has arrived. We are running it down from the winner semis. Well, what's good? Talk to me, East.
Garbanzo, that JP we saw before going up against Book. And then on the other side, Australia in both the winner spots here. TB going up against Ula, the Juri we just saw there.
Yeah, and to round it out, we got A25 Kivat from Brunei. Thank you, James Chen, for the geography lesson. Versus Hifight, so that's going to be a good one. We still have BurnoutFighter. I can't wait to see him versus Xiabao. So again, I believe the only country that did, there's still a lot of representation from different countries. The only flags I see that are duplicated here are Australia and Thailand, and that's what you gotta love about Asia, the representation. And we got
Taiwan
so much
as well.
Oh yes. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Uma and Xiaobao. There we go. Dang. Okay, I'm seeing double here. So we have 3 countries: Australia, Taiwan, and Thailand. So beautiful stuff.
We're gonna double here. 4 across.
I really hope like Kivat stays entering and becomes like really good, because I would love to see him at the finals, bro. Brunei representative, that would be dope.
He's so sick.
Oh wait, what's going on here?
Okay,
I
we
think
are resetting perhaps.
I think we have to change the match counter for the room from 2 to 3 because we're on top 8, right?
Yeah.
Was Garbanzo's the dojo Juri McDonald's?
It
What
is
does that
Juri
mean?
McDonald's, right? I have no idea. No clue.
Juri McDonald's McNuggies. What is that? Okay.
What's happening? We need some sponsors here. Holla at us, bro.
The Dino Nuggies, bro.
You can put some interesting Juri toys in a Happy Meal. Let me tell you what.
Really?
It's
I think
interesting.
that
It's interesting today. We see a lot of like JP versus Kin. I don't know if you guys have been following along, but Udon is a company that does like comic book series, and they've been doing one for Street Fighter 6, and they kind of tell the story between like JP and
Oh yeah.
And-
He's the one that screwed over Ken.
Bro, he
yeah,
finessed
that's
Kin.
true,
It's
that's true.
crazy. He took everything from him and his son. Boy, Kin
And
bad
his
as hell.
son?
All these posters, dude. All these posters are from Udon Comics right there. So.
Let's
Posters
go.
from their Darkstalkers versus Street Fighter series. So.
Also, the
Nice.
big scar on Luke's face, Kin gave him that. Kin beat the brakes off of Luke to get to JP. It was pretty wild.
Whoa.
The lore's
for
getting
real?
deep, man. I like it.
It's kinda cool.
You said the scar on Luke's face was from Ken?
I believe so, yeah. So
Dang.
Luke is part of the Buckler like security company, right? And they do like security for companies. And JP set up the tournament in Naishal. He built up the nation, and then
is
he
this
hired
all in the
Buckler.
World Tour mode?
No, this is
this
in
all
the
in the
actual
World
Udon comics.
Oh, in the Udon Comics. Okay.
So you go to
okay.
the, I think the Street Fighter website actually has a link to the comics, so you can actually go read them. And I think they're like drip feeding them out like week by week.
All right.
Buckler Security was hired by JP's company to do security for the event, and Kin was framed with an AI deepfake. It could not be more real.
Wow.
AI deepfake. Yeah, it was.
And
Ken got deepfake,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, deepfake, dude. It can happen to anyone. It happened to our boy Ken, and then he was he's a fugitive, right?
Yep,
He had to run away from the law. That's why that's why he's dressed that way. So I have to ask you guys.
What was that one video where they took like the versus screen of like of Ryu and Luke and like started making them sing music? You know, what the fuck were they making them sing? Like it was so hilarious just watching it.
Is that the Maya he song? There we go.
I need this to be a reoccurring segment every week.
Uptown Funk. Uptown Funk.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Jeez. All right, we'll get some more lore talk later.
Just sitting there going.
Oh.
It's hilarious, dude.
All right,
man.
we're back to the match here. More lore talk later because that's super fascinating. But Garbanzo, now Book giving him no space to breathe at all here. Just trying to keep him in the corner.
Nice text.
Yeah, Book's anti-airs have been on point. Yeah, even on the neutral jump that we saw before against the JP.
Mishima main, that's why he's got with Jin. Yeah, that's why he's got the electric on
that's
point.
True. You're right. Yeah. Oh no! That's a painful lesson to learn, bro.
Let's get mad as hell.
What you get for framing me?
Right? Get mad as hell.
You felt the malice in that last sequence there. How dare you?
Well, back in the corner already. Yeah, just wants to cage him there too.
Look at that, just giving him enough room to jump, and he's already got the DP on lock. Let's go.
Oh, there it is. All right, I was like, when is this counter gonna come out? Hold up.
Yeah, luckily he just caught a jab right, so able to recover, not get completely blown up for it. But look at these double drive rush combos, bro. He is efficient.
The round-ending cash-outs that we've been seeing from everyone these days are so brutal, dude. I swear. It's just like, drive rush cancel, level 3, dead.
Cash it in, got it, money in the bank, unload it all.
Yeah, because like with the drive rush, right, it's like usually a drive rush into a big button, which gives you mad plus frames, so that's a big button, and then you drive rush again, and it's just like, yeah, your life's gone.
Yup.
But I would say it's definitely earned, right? You having so much meter and also being conservative with your drive, definitely something that you have to play around. So we'll see if this round will end in similar fashion.
Ooh, hold on a second.
Cool. The drive impact, bro. Okay.
Yeah, turn is over. That's right. It's my turn now. That's right.
Well, last time it just looked like you faked the throw. Book got caught by that.
Now this is where Garbanzo I feel like is really strong. His zoning and like the setups here full screen are very good. I love the parries coming out of Book though.
Oh.
He's gonna hold the parries a few little. I mean, he's scared of the command throw for sure, right?
Yeah.
But like, if you hold it, you get a lot more because if you parry projectiles, it's a net zero sum. But if you hold it like this, they're listening.
They're listening to you, James. They're listening, of course. Book is also streaming his run, by the way, so you guys gotta follow him on Twitch. But yeah, James. Let's see how he's gonna try to circumnavigate this way. Oh, he's gonna rush on in. That's how he's gonna do it.
That's smart though. Like when they're setting up, you get in there as soon as you can.
Oh, again, as soon as the plus frames come out, my man is ready with the amnesia. I had the command throw. Great time to use it at that range.
Yeah, just rushes on in.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, what a neutral jump.
Back confirm.
Unfortunate, bro.
Okay. Still got drive meter.
Oh, nice.
Yo.
Jump.
Yeah, I love it.
There's the. Always gotta be ready for that TP.
So good to win got this, brother.
TB entered the room. Now we see Book.
He's rushed.
Book's gotta be.
Oh, he's just gonna throw.
Combo off of this.
No! Oh my God! Spaghetti! Spaghetti!
Unfortunate there. What a sequence. Book's still able to pick up the pieces, but now Garbanzo wants to get back in on this match.
Nice confirmed. That stand like it goes so far, bro.
Okay, 2, set him on up, but no, just throws him to the timeout corner.
Great job to use the cinematic as the throw to dodge the projectiles. Oh, dumped in the face on the attempt.
But he drops it. It's still gonna work. Okay, it's fine. He catches out. It's fine.
He still catches it out. So Book, I mean, this is deja vu, ending the second game in similar fashion with a level 3. This is a winner's side, so it's still first to 3. So Garbanzo has some time to adjust.
That was actually pretty close. That was actually pretty close to getting the 86-second win there.
Yeah. I feel like this is, since Street Fighter 6 is so fast. Yeah, that's true. It's something on the boundary board that I feel like they should use let's go to character select, but I'll still pick the same character because it's so fast. You're not sure how to adjust yet. I feel like you should use the time just to take time to just adjust and assess the match. But we're gonna jump right into it.
I will also add here, I just looked it up here. I mean, I knew this just from, inside my brain. Thailand and Australia are about 3,500 miles apart from each other. So,
James Chen with a geographic back. Let's go.
Let's hope. I mean, at the start of that match, we did see a little stuttering. I'm not sure if that was to spectator side. Obviously. But obviously the netcode is still very, very strong.
Workable.
All distance like that.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Did that say punish counter? Or did he just get the
regular counter?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's regular counter. Look, it's looking good now. That's big damage.
Yeah.
Punish counter throw hurts, brother.
Feels like Book's really found a rhythm here. As soon as he tries to set up a spike, he just goes in.
Dragon Lash for the plus frames, and oh my goodness, just pressing him to the corner.
He's been countering a lot after the Dragon Lash too. He didn't do it either time there, and Book's just press buttons anyway. I mean, good read on Book's part.
Oh, there it was, the command grab.
Oh, that's a big one right there.
Overhead. Oh, but yeah, it wasn't meaty enough to get a full combo.
Jesus, he just ran it straight into it.
Reckless abandon. Let's just run through this.
He manually triggered the spike. I think Book thought he had more time to get through, but Garbanzo activated it manually and just caught him out of the air.
Ooh, the parries though. Book not much drive meter left to teleport. You got to love it.
I do. I don't see a lot of people use that teleport. Oh no, he got caught reaching. This is big damage here. He wants the CA. He wants the full cash out, but he didn't get the CA. Maybe he didn't
use
want
it. Why?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, I didn't need it. Oh my god. I saw Ken's life flashing before his eyes. I'm like, are you serious? Not cashing it out? A little funny that he didn't go with the same ending with the trilogy, right? That's 3 fights that he was able to end it with the CA, but then no, I'm gonna change the ending. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna Luke, I am not your father in that ending. So
yeah, I don't know if he just didn't get it or he just chose not to, but very scary for him to not kill that situation or not to put him on a guess for game scenario just because he was in burnout. JP could have woke up, he could have used the X counter, he could have drive impacted, and yeah, I guess the only safety net that he really had with holding that meter is that he could react to drive impact to level 1 or level 3. Maybe that's why he did it.
Yeah,
that could be a big brain reason to hold on to the meter. But yeah, definitely good stuff from both.
I could have sworn that super would have killed at that moment, but
yeah, it might have just straight up killed. You're right.
I'm never right about that though, so you know what? It's all good. I still love the fact that me as the in-game commentator that they let me ask the question even if they lived.
I was talking to not talking to, but I was listening to NA earlier today, and I think, can you corroborate this, Jay? I think that Vicious and Steve also mentioned that people think they've heard all the voice lines, but apparently we haven't even scratched the surface. Is that right?
Well, I'm not sure about them, but I heard that there are some very specific conditions for some very weird lines or something I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know because I was the color commentator. I had maybe 1/10 the lines that they had to record. They probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a oh, Merry Christmas today, kind of line.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Holiday seasonal lines. I'm about that. Please, Capcom, do that.
I hope they record that. Seasonal Lions. That'll be dope. But now, moving on, TB versus Uma.
This is going to be a first and 3 here. Winners quarters.
How do you guys feel about this matchup, Juri versus JP?
Well, Juri has a great drive rush. She's very fast. Yeah. So that's one of the big things in this matchup. East was talking about earlier with Just a Kid, right? Her just picking that one spot, that drive rush, she's in there. She's where she wants to be.
I don't know if it matters, because I haven't really seen the hitboxes for this game yet, but Juri's drive rush is really low to the ground. So if JP sends out like a higher, one of like the guys with the swipes with the claws or whatever,
Right.
I think she gets under it. Yeah.
Ooh. That's an interesting interaction. Yeah.
I don't know if that matters or not because I haven't seen hitbox, but it looks like it does. So.
It's pretty low profile. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But thank you for bringing that up, Eve.
Uh-oh. Nice counter here.
Oh my! What a reaction!
Wow. Again, might be that 2-hit, medium kick or something, able for him to react, but now Feng Shui mode, let's go.
Yeah, straight into
Uma was really good at reacting.
Okay, drive reversal. I like it.
Oh, he got him! Wow. Got a DP. Uh-oh, really bad spot here. Level 2's wasting away. Okay.
Look at that, bro. Like, caught the
Holding overhead.
Jesus, so much damage.
Without the Feng Shui engine, her combos last forever.
Right?
Bro, you had to remind me that she didn't have Feng Shui anymore. I'm like, this Feng Shui's lasting forever. Oh my goodness.
Oh, great reaction.
Oh. See, yeah, as soon as he does it, just get in there. Gotta pick your spots.
Yeah, she just gets across the screen so quickly. That's the big thing that DJ has in this matchup too.
I love the wind poses in this game, dude. The way that she just sits on you with this
She
absolute
cackles, dude. Yeah.
Checks Twitter.
He checks Twitter. Hey, was my match clipped? All right, cool.
And so again, we see her just dry rushing in there.
Trying to see if she got on Hifight, bro.
Of course,
You know it?
the interaction. Ooh, throw it back to the corner here.
Yeah, this is just so oppressive. Oh, he's so ready.
Not do this to Uma all night, man. She's been reacting consistently.
So far she ran with
Yeah,
that
it's like
drive
full
rush.
screen, right?
Yeah,
She ninja ran, dude. She's got her hands behind her.
That was a good reaction from TB, cutting her off at the pass.
Dude, you just skipped neutral.
Full screen
Right?
Fireball, dude.
Block the spike.
Standing
She
Get
is the fireball.
She is.
Oh, this is good though. Punish counter here into the throw.
Wow. Oh, it's
Oh, yeah, that's so tough.
Oh, and then she died by chip. Oh,
I love it. I love it.
I'll meet you at the
first.
center.
Blocking with
Yeah.
my team. Come here.
Uh-oh, Feng Shui once again. Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage.
Wow, I've never seen that rap
Reset
before.
again. Oh, the parries.
I like it.
for the drive-in back. Nope, no drive-in back.
Oh, you got to react.
He's looking for it.
There should be a bounty. Oh my goodness. How many times was he able to reverse the DI with another DI?
Right.
There it is. And then he's,
Hold the cross.
Jesus.
Beautiful.
Wow, that was a long perfect.
Lord.
wow. 77-second perfect. All right. Okay.
We still need to be on that 86, I believe. That's for the bounty. So he could definitely make his way there. But now look at that drive rushing. So fast.
I'm taking that tech. If everybody can do that, I'm doing that. No more blocking JP. I'm in.
Yeah, we keep talking about DJ's drive rush.
See, right there. Right
Oh,
there.
there you go. Yeah.
Low profile. You call it.
Remember, the fireballs don't hit on the way out.
Oh, that's
they
true.
only hit
Yeah.
when they
Oh.
hit when they swipe. So a lot of characters can make it through that. So that's why Honda can like headbutt because it swipes at the end.
True. And let's see now. He's got this drive gauge. Oh, wow. Able to get in.
Nice anti-air right
He has
there.
those reactions.
Be careful here. One
Do
touch.
not test Uma's reactions, dude. This guy's on point. Oh, never mind.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, kind of guess.
Oh, you're gonna hold the parry?
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
That was good. That was really good. Wow, I love the DP right
So
there.
again, you know, one of the things about that level 2 is that, you know, I think it's a mid, a low, a high, and then a mid, if I'm not mistaken, on the fireballs there. And so holding the parry negates a lot of that. You don't have to worry about the high-low, especially if he comes in with a teleport and does an empty low or an overhead.
Use DP.
You're just scared about the throw, but if you're blocking the fireballs, you're in block stun, so he can't throw you until he finds the gap. But using the parry is one of the best ways to counter that level 2.
Or you could
Yeah, and
disrespect and just DP at the end when he comes in there. That also.
Exactly.
The disrespect.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is that like if you parry the beginning of the level 2, like
stuck.
James said, it encourages them to go and throw you. So like having the DP ready right after the teleport, I mean, genius way to counter all of it.
So that means here that we're going up 2 TV's got to make something happen here.
Oh, nah.
But yeah, this
Back to the...
looks all like Azuma's control.
It is. Oh, that was so...
He throws pressure, man. And I say that, Kimberly.
Okay.
This time from driving back. They're gonna count too. Oh, actually got the parry off perfectly timed, man. Uma is kind of ridiculous.
Quick early start, some adversity TB had to go through, but in the end, Uma getting the first round here. Trying to build up those stocks, has 2.
This is match point
tries
for
to
Uma,
jump in.
by the way.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh. Yeah, Uma really just feels like he just wants to go in. Doesn't matter like if TB's gonna try and stop. He's like, if look, I'm gonna get in at least one time, and when I do, I can do this and activate and make you just block everything.
Yeah, TB's doing a bit better of a job, like stopping her as she gets in. But as I say that, we see him oppressed in the corner.
Yup.
Suffocating pressure from Juri. Frame trap after the drive rush. Just counter hit after counter hit.
Smothering. Oh, he jumps in.
Command grabs for you,
level 1. Okay. Empty jump. Oh no, he crosses up.
That cross medium, I think, was
into the level 3.
Oh, shit.
that?
It's CA.
It's CA, yeah.
Yeah. Smoke.
Ooh, the aggro crag. Ah!
Oh, she's not!
Wait, what?
I'm always wrong! I'm always wrong!
It's fine. You know, just maybe predicted a little early. Sorry, go Ringe.
I was legitimately talking about like the spikes that he summoned. I was calling that the aggro crag earlier today. So I'm glad we're on the same page there.
I will not say any. I mean, I cannot see it any other way to say it. That is the aggro crack.
Ooh!
That was a
Catching
really
the
good...
teleport with the preemptive crouching fears.
Ooh, nice catch to jump back as well. Uma plays so fast.
He does.
Like,
You're a step behind every time, and now able to go jump through though.
There it is.
You got away with it once, bro. Ain't gonna happen again.
Finish it off with a level 1. Uma moves on.
Ooh. That ending line to enjoy the trip. Sensible screen, yo.
To the hospital. Oh, okay.
that too, yeah.
Either way.
Dang, incredible. I would have to say, TB again. I was getting a little familiar with it, but I'd like to point out what he said. I think Uma was just, I don't know, too fast in that match. It was so hard. Like the way he was actually just a step ahead, putting on the pressure, mixing in the pokes with the grabs, and always activating the feng shui. I think the level 1 was the ending sequence was the first and only time we saw him do level 1 super. It was all level 2s.
Yeah. I mean, feng shui is such a strong
the
system. Go ahead, Jim.
Sorry to go Ringe first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
The thing that I was gonna say was that like when it comes to playing the zoning characters, that's like the other end of the spectrum that we weren't talking about before, right? Is that like against the rush down characters, when you're learning the character, sometimes you just get blown up and like it's just the life you live as that type of character archetype. So, you know, it happens, but definitely the JPs will weather the storm and they'll come back stronger.
I remember, I think it was Injustice 2. I was trying to learn a little bit of Harlequin. She had like a lot of the zoning with the cakes and all those things, like and the gunshots.
Yeah.
And some fights I would play, and it just felt like the other guy couldn't get in. And then
did you feel bad for them?
I would play, I just couldn't get anybody. I couldn't keep anybody away from them, dude. Like they just when you're a zoner and they just get in, it feels bad. But when you see the zoner successful, like it looks like it's super annoying, but man, it's work. It is a lot of work to play zoners right.
True. East, you were about to say something?
No, just taking a look at this bracket here. Again, we saw Book take it over Garbanzo 3-0, and then Uma with the clean 3-0 over TB. Those guys going to move on to the winners finals. And I think we're going to drop down now into the losers side. We've got Kivat. We're going up against Hifight. I'm excited to see Hifight come back, and then BurnoutFighter against Xiabao. We haven't seen BurnoutFighter on stream today, have we?
We have not. So I'm super excited because he's a name that popped up. I think he was using Chun-Li because he was streaming earlier today on YouTube. Do follow him on YouTube. Yeah, he was using Chun-Li. I think he has a Honda too. So I'm excited also to see who Xiaobao is going to use. But yeah, Kivat versus Hifight might be our next match. So also, one thing I want to know about winners final. So Book, pretty good at rushdown. Uma, he's a beast when it comes to rushdown. So two, unstoppable force meets an immovable object. That's going to be a hell of a winners final.
Yeah, Ken versus
Slobber knocker status.
Yes, exactly. There it is. I'm excited for that one.
I hope Burnout does use Chun-Li. I mean, in the NA tournament, we saw Ray using that Chun-Li. I've even heard Sonic Fox say that they feel like Chun-Li is way underrated and it might be super good.
That character is real, bro.
Really?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I feel like Chun-Li is really good, dude. And I haven't seen a lot of the Chun-Lis, and I know I've talked to Alex Myers about, Chun-Li, and he's not really feeling the character all that much, but I think she's got a lot of sauce, dude. I feel like she's good.
I love Myers. I don't remember the last time he said something good about one of the characters he played, to be quite honest. Like,
the downplay armies out here,
Fair point.
Like, just keep it. And I respect that game. Don't get me wrong. I respect playing that game. So get it how you live, Alex Myers.
Like, I mean, would he say anything even as crazy as like Cammy wasn't good in Street Fighter 4? Because I can't imagine that at all.
He would have been like, I play soccer, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I was known for in Street Fighter 4 was the Cammy downplay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, everyone used to get mad at me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I
forgot
think
you
it
were
is?
talking about
Cammy's
yourself.
not good. Cammy's not good.
You know what I think it is in this
man.
game? Like, I'm not a Chun-Li specialist, but I played Chun-Li in previous games a little bit. I've dabbled. But in this game, like, she's got that weird stance, and it just feels so strange. So maybe what I don't like is the fact that I have to learn something new with Chun-Li. I can't just, like, press punch and throw it in the face like 1,000 times. But that, like, apparently she's got a lot of sauce up that stance, so I kind of want to see what that's about.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's one of the dope things about this game, right? Is I think a lot of the characters that are traditional and have been in Street Fighter forever got a lot of cool tools to play with. So definitely that stance being one of the big ones.
Interesting.
Cammy's interested.
That's true. I played him for like 5 years and 5 and like dry, the desert as far as like tech is concerned, it feels like.
But like you mentioned, James, like last week, it was like, they got greatest hits and more collections of the old characters and even the new characters coming on in, right? Interestingly enough, the only new character we saw on stream was JP. We didn't see Marissa's, we didn't see Manon, we didn't see any Lily yet, but yeah, definitely the greatest hits, and they just keep on coming. And unfortunately, no Cammy's just yet. Yeah, Ringe?
Oh, I was just gonna say, to touch on that greatest hits thing, like with Chun-Li, right? Like that Stand Fierce you talked about, like she's got that confirm off of it now. That's like into the roundhouse type move. I don't know what move that is. That she gets like a very like meter efficient confirm off of it. It's pretty wild.
It is. Looks like we're gonna have.
Just take an opportunity. Shout outs to the Juice Box raid on my stream.
Hey.
Oh, Juice Box raid. Shout outs to that guy. So yeah, Kivat here versus Hifight. Again, this is dropping down into the loser side. So the loser of this match is going home. Keep in mind it is a first to 3 foe.
What? That's safe?
I know. I was like,
right.
wait, what?
Block it dirty,
Why?
man.
Why,
Block it dirty.
Capcom? Why?
Hifight's gonna make an analysis on that sequence for sure. Okay, block to DI. Gets caught in the air. Hifight now able to drain Kivat of his drive meter.
Yeah, he drained a lot of it himself right there with that last drive rush. Oh boy, now you're trapped in the corner with a full. You got the. And the full conform.
No setup necessary right there. Yeah. Whoa, that works? Really? Hold on. It tracked? I'm stealing that. Hold on, really?
Another! Okay.
Thank you, Hifight. That's a confirm. Yeah, I got that.
That's the confirm?
Yeah.
That was a homie hookup from Hifight right there. He's like, you dropped the combo, I got you, bro. You just do it again.
Dude,
yeah, don't worry.
Right now,
we're gonna clip it.
Is basically the footsie CPU called Drive Impact. You know, it's gonna drive impact everything you do.
We're gonna see. I think, that's why Hifight taking to the sky, right? He doesn't want to get set up with a drive attack in the corner, but instead just gets level 3. That man's gonna be buffed for the 3rd round. Kivat's got a good chance here.
He does. So let's see how Kivat's gonna take this round 3. I mean, that was he went to the well a little too many times with those ball setups. Okay, oh my goodness, just answers back.
Yeah, he tried like the shallow ball to bait out the drive impact and then kind of committed a little early to his own.
That gives him so much space to dive ball right there.
There we go, drive rush in there. Oh, gets the throw. Oh, yeah. Probably trying to bait up.
Ready.
Good reactions.
Is he gonna spin some meter here? Yeah, he's gonna spin off. No!
Oh,
he dropped!
That's so unfortunate. I would have put Kivat in burnout too.
Right?
Yeah, he probably realized it was like, oh, I should do level 3 and might have been just a little
too late.
Oh man, and that was a tough conversion on the anti-air. That could have been more damage. Bro.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, baiting out the impact. Beautiful stuff from the Blanka balls, and now Kivat put in a tough spot here. He's already burnt out. Hifight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
God. And yeah, Hifight can just chip out now. Yeah.
And also remember, one of the nerfs that Kimberly got from the open beta was that her regular Tatsu doesn't anti-air.
Right.
Speaking of
Tatsu,
but the startup of it gets hit by jumps. So even in that situation where Hifight got that neutral jump right there was nothing Kimberly could have done.
Well, he wanted to bait out the drive impact again with that shallow ball. He's like, do it.
Yeah, I call it out. Let's see if he's gonna go for it, but it seems like Kivat put in a tough spot already.
Time to guess.
Set it up.
Yeah, this is overhead.
Overhead! Oh.
Yikes, bro. Yeah, this character, once he gets that doll out, is dirty. Just straight in the mud.
Straight slime.
When I saw that in the trailer, I was like, they gave him a mini Faust? Like, you really
Same, dog. I was like, why though?
He's ready though.
Why? That's all Blanka makes me say. Why, Capcom? Why?
So Kivat here actually gets the counter drive impact, but he puts himself in burnout to do that. So now it looks like Hifight's going to get to be a bully right here. Ooh, nice conversion.
Yeah, from the end here. Able to get it this time.
Not missing it this time.
No, he doesn't want to
This
get
is good for
clipped again.
Hifight too. More so than like keeping Kivat in burnout is getting his own drive meter back. Go back like 2 bars with that sequence.
Nice, get away from the throw. One touch will do it.
Jump back EX Blanka ball. Why, Capcom? Why?
Yeah, that's plus.
Making James ask questions. Goes for another Blanka ball to close out that match. Oh my goodness. Hifight up by 2.
We're at first to 3. We're at first to 3 here, so.
Oh, really? I got hit. I don't know about you guys. I got hit right there. I was not ready.
That's what you wanted, bro. That's why he's doing the shallow balls now.
Yup.
Okay, not quite fast enough.
Yeah, the Blanka ball. Showing hurt, and then the jump, just switching it up on Kivat. Now you can tell he's flustered, frustrated with how the neutrals are going.
Ooh, the counter. That's enough.
Help! Oh, good lord.
All right.
Calm down, Hifight. Calm down.
Nah, turn up, Hifight. Match point, man. You about to win this. Get in there, yeah?
Taking him to the jungle, bro. A shallow ball to the throw now, yeah.
Leave my main character alone, man. Come on.
Making James ask questions and plead for forgiveness for his character. My goodness. And now he's burnt out. So Hifight.
Oh, yeah. This is a bad situation now.
Oh,
You just gotta hold this. You gotta hold this.
God.
Oh, got the
That's
Blanka
death,
ball.
right?
Follow
One
up.
more?
Follow up. Follow up. Yep, there it is.
Remember those old days of CBS 2 where like you could put you in the corner, just like electricity, and just like your life would just tick down as if you were getting hit? It feels like that's what happened at the end of that match right there.
bro, Lightning Beast is such a funny super, bro. This man at Blanka was just perpetually spinning in the air.
Defying gravity.
Like, you're just falling down and getting hit on top of it. You just rolling. I'm like, son.
When is this gonna end? The torment. But Hifight moving on. Kivat, unfortunately, this is as far as he's gonna go, but at least he made top 8, so hopefully we'll see him again. The Brunei represent coming in next week, hopefully. So fingers crossed that does happen. But Hifight, oof, what a beast, what a monster with a Blanka.
I think what's so tough about that match is like knowing what Blanka's like ranges are for things like his light ball, his far balls, his actual normals as well. It really feels like, you know, he didn't know what those were, and it took him some time to figure it out, and by that time it was too late.
I mean, you have to use the classic OS on Blanka, right? If he Blanka balls, basically, right when he hits you, that's when you press a button. Because if he stops in front of you, you can punish it. You have to make sure you time the button press right when you block. Oh, wait, what the heck?
Oh, wow.
BurnoutFighter, unfortunately not with the Chun, but with the JP.
Stop.
No, BurnoutFighter with the Dhalsim.
Xiabao's the Dhalsim.
Yeah, we got the
Oh, wait,
names.
no, sorry, my bad. Yeah. They switched it up. Okay.
Got the names
You
backwards
got the
here.
name swapped here.
Burnouts at Sim? Oh, wow.
It's good to see Sim, man. We saw him a little bit
Did
today.
he play Did BurnoutFighter play Sim in 5 as well?
I don't. Maybe? I don't think so.
Oh my, that was nasty because he backtapped.
Ooh, okay. Step in.
That is the thing the Sims love to do, right? Drive impact to go so far on this character.
And that's also a counter to JP as well. If they autopilot light into the light cane like that, it's not a true block string and you can drive impact.
Teleport out? Oh, I think
He tried, yeah.
Yeah, he was airborne when he tried doing that. Now he's got the meter, but no.
The slide. Oh, that was such a bad idea right now.
He's feeling the effects of that last sequence.
I felt those hits, man. That was rough.
That was.
the slide is one of those where you just have to watch yourself die when you see the drive impact come out, you know?
Yep. Ooh, oh,
This drive rush animation is so crazy looking.
it is.
It is. Can I just say I love his grab? He just slaps you at the end. Like, no.
For no reason.
You need to find Nirvana.
Respectful.
Like yoga. Yeah, just slaps you.
I am all about peace.
Boom. James just slapping the mic.
I hit my microphone. I'm sorry.
I hope your mic found peace. Oh.
Yeah. JP has to
Here
be
we
way
have
more.
it.
JP has to be way more. Whoa, I love that.
Look at that, he found Nirvana, but no, unfortunately unable to get anything going on, JP.
He has to find. He has to be more active here. Oh God. Touch. No.
He's got full Ciego. Oh no, hang on. Oh.
He teleported into back into the corner right there. Weird choice at the very end.
But I would have to say maybe BurnoutFighter just trying. Oh my goodness,
Jesus.
the eye to punish?
That's a smart move.
The disrespect on this man.
Yeah, I mean, Dhalsim, I mean, he's gonna press a long limit round star, right? I
Yeah.
like that. I like that gambit.
There's the rush, but no one gets punished.
Yeah, you notice here,
Nice
like, JP has to be way more active because Dhalsim's limbs and his teleports can actually, like, contest with him at full range, so he kind of has to go on the offensive here. Ooh, I like the back teleport to get the invincibility.
Oh, that was weird. I mean, every time I see a Dhalsim miss the instant air teleport, I'm like, you have no excuse anymore, dude. Just hit forward and back and three punches and kicks, and that's it.
That'd be true.
It's the throw.
Yeah,
and
I'm
Yeah.
with you. I think the teleport is such a good tool to get around a lot of JP's zoning.
You saw it right there, right? And then the setup here
Yeah,
with the fireball.
exactly.
Ooh, caught him
Oh.
though.
Nice.
Oh, the invite hell reached up that high.
now. Switch sides, but no. Xiaobao, 3 rounds
That was
straight.
like that was like EX invite hell, like an AC, like skills.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, kind of makes me up right there. Hold up. Does it go? Okay, it doesn't go
Away
up.
from the spot.
I want to see if the set spike would actually like go up, but no, it doesn't. Thank God.
Yeah, that would be crazy if it goes up. Xiaobao sitting on full 3 meters and now life
Ready
death.
for that.
Oh,
The drill.
all right. Nice parry. Still got thrown, but could have been worse.
I can't.
All right, it worked out on the teleport.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay. All right. We know what happened.
Phantom
But
limbs.
Jesus.
Look at
Dang.
that, dude. That is definitely one of those.
And then yeah, this is rough. Yeah.
Oh, which way did he go? How does he decide which like slit he comes out of when he teleports on the EX? Does anyone know?
Any JP mains in the chat? Give us the answer to that, 'cause
JP?
yeah. But so far, BurnoutFighter has not found a solution just yet.
Maybe it's the
J
strength.
posters in the chat.
Oh wow, just jumps back on wake up there. Wow. The bravado of this guy. These JP players built different, man. Yeah, you see, he's like he's waiting for the teleport to come out,
Yeah, he is
trying to bait it. There it is. Yup.
able to punish it though, and now BurnoutFighter having a tough time to close the distance here, trying to cross up, but Xiaobao's got good defense.
Okay, so it depends if he presses light punch or medium punch.
Oh, okay.
been ready for every teleport.
There it is
for-
again.
Look at that. Yeah, can't get in.
Dude, every single time he's just hitting jabs.
Pushes
That's the
against
second time he's drive impacted a stand medium punch too.
Damn. Wait. Oh, dude. Yes. Get out of there. But now, get that slap. Boom. Find peace.
Ooh,
Like, that's it again.
Okay.
Was that a setup? Was that?
That was definitely a setup.
Yo.
Yeah.
Steal that. Sim mains.
Sim main's out there.
Oh, great
Look at the final frame.
Burnout. Bruh, he left some damage on the table, but I love him switching to the stand medium kick right there to not get drive impact punished.
Because you can cancel that one, right?
Okay, yep.
Oh, perfect parry, nice.
The slide on the drive rush.
He's the one slapping the pimp. That's crazy. Where's his money?
Dude, right? Seriously.
The yoga is all facade, bro. He's about the violence.
It's nachos.
I am not about violence.
Watch out for your mic, James.
Oh my god, the back teching is getting him killed.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's
BurnoutFighter on the board.
To be fair, it's kind of hard not to back tech in this game because you get knocked down, you get knocked down, and you like press buttons. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to not press anything to get the quick rise in this game. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's hard, dude. I swear. I back tech everything. It's so hard not to.
Instant
Dude,
reaction.
it took me for the first time I was trying to learn how to get up in place. It took me forever.
Same. I'm right there with you, James.
Like, how do I quick rise?
Please, God.
Yeah.
Is it punches? No, it's
Yeah,
kicks?
I can't get the timing down. Yeah, you're not alone, man. Uh-oh. But the defense on Xiabao.
Yeah, Xiabao.
Oh,
He's navigating this pretty well, but Burnout's keeping it close.
he is. Yeah.
He's taking the straight hits where he can.
Oh.
Unfortunate. He
Xiabao is in the skies, bro.
Yeah, dude. The fadeaway jumper is getting him. Oh,
Okay, hold
able
on.
install.
Oh.
got him, but he didn't get the conversion off of it.
Here we go.
And Bill.
BurnoutFighter. Forcing him to jump.
Nice.
I'm surprised. Oh, he got the counter. Okay.
Yeah, he got it right at the very last second.
Oh, hang on, James. I feel like the mic's feeling the effects of your slap.
Yeah, basically. I felt the same way. That's why I was
like, well-
wait. I was actually surprised that the 2 hits and the fireball coming from the sky didn't beat the drive impact
Yeah.
straight up.
That's a good point. Yeah, I wonder why.
Hopefully, Hifight's gonna dissect that last interaction. Again, this matchup is ever evolving here. Uh-oh.
Ultra short on the drill.
Teleport. Nice. Able to get him.
Yeah.
Does he landed, bro? So I send the fire out. Very even in this match, too.
Wow, that was a combo. Wow, you got those? All right.
Dhalsim hitting raw jumping.
Right? Jump heavy kick from Sim.
Okay. Now the defense on Burnout. Let's go. Xiabao does have full CA though. Has to be very careful keeping this distance.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
What was he trying to hit with that?
Yeah, not sure. I think he got a mixed input for sure.
Dang, yeah, I thought that. It looked like he was trying to go for something there, but now we're all tied up 2-2.
That might have been the safety deposit box inputs. Nice, stored away.
Let's see here, though. Oh, okay, the grab gets him.
Nice parry, asshole. Shout out to each other.
Oh man, I was about to say it, dude. I was like, sounds like a John McClane quote right there.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Nice
That's a
very
class.
asshole.
I asked Lee Chung why he stopped saying that, because he used to say that a lot in Street Fighter 4. And he was like, I don't want to be that mean anymore.
Okay. He's growing, but I mean, that's so funny though. Oh god, nice parry.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Burnout here. Gotta make something happen. No life left on the table. There it is. The counter's gonna do it though. Ooh.
Gets called out there. Xiabao up by 1. Again, this is losers fighting for their tournament lives.
Whoa, just missed that handle right there.
I know, he almost jumped into it. I was like, oh no, bro. Don't jump into the anti-air.
fireball coming. Let's go!
Oh, Dhalsim, right. I forgot.
He must have loaded that bad boy up.
Right?
Nice anti-air.
Sim-
Oh, recovered in time. I thought he was smoked.
Sim can charge his fireballs in this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah. And they become 2 hits. I saw it and I was like, why Capcom?
Why?
The quote of the night of James said, why?
I thought this fireball game was crazy in 5. They really expanded upon it. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Spent the full CA here, Xiaobao.
He's still up in
Looking to
life, though.
close this out.
We're not here. Still has a good chance here. Uh-oh.
It does. He's also got full CA.
It's so clutch to hold on to the drive meter. But
Hang on. Is he going to teleport?
Wow!
That
worked?
worked?
To the other side, crossed him up.
That
betted on it.
What side did that hit on?
win.
Stop!
Oh,
Stop
my
that!
God.
Please, God!
Why Capcom?
Why? Forcing the jump. BurnoutFighter looking pretty good in health.
Lock him down, and the counter drive impact.
He's gonna be sizable. Spends it all here. Got level 3 as well. Yep.
Is that tech?
I'm not gonna ask the question. Yeah, it's full CA.
No,
here we go.
It's dead.
It's dead. It's dead. BurnoutFighter.
Though. Say the thing that everybody's thinking, Xiaobao, you should have played Honda.
I thought you were gonna say, I'm gonna say what everyone's saying. Why, Capcom? Why?
I will say,
but yeah,
Xiaobao had that crazy Honda last week. He was just like, "Oh, I'm down to the last game, Honda.
I remember Ringe. Yeah, your clip. We got clipped, and he's like, "This guy, he's not gonna headbutt his final sequence. He's got full CA. He's got drive meter. Nope, headbutt all the way till the end. What the heck?" So,
bro, these resources mean nothing to me. Headbutt is life.
Yeah, if I don't win by headbutt, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's the Diaz brothers style, dude. I win by knockout or nothing. We're gonna throw heads here. So, I mean, Xiaobao, he can come back next week and try another character of the week. Hopefully, we'll see more of that Honda. The JP kind of got figured out there.
It's cool though. We get to see a Dhalsim actually move forward though. I think a character we haven't really seen much of at all in I think any of the ICFCs.
A Dhalsim and a Blanka move on. How crazy is that? You gotta love Asia.
Asia's a strange place.
As a Zangief player, seeing a Blanka and a Dhalsim move on is painful.
Why?
I'll tell you. History, like that is 3 decades of suffering for Zangief players right there. I'll tell you right now.
You're bringing up the history, bringing up the receipts. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, some of the legacy matchups still be bad, bro. Man, that hasn't changed that much in the newest iteration of Street Fighter.
Yeah, James, sorry.
Remember,
I still feel the effects of it. Yeah, go eat
something so shit. No, I was kidding.
He's changing the narrative, folks. Sorry, East, go talk before James says more things about fighting.
I mean, like you said, Dhalsim Fireball game kind of cracked right now. Like in this game, he's got so many more options. And I was like, that's pretty rough. I don't like Dhalsim to begin with, like most players don't. But I do have drive impact now, so maybe it's a fair trade. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's the ways to deal with it, right? For sure, the drive impact, the drive rush, like you knocking him down and having the force knockdown, like getting that juggle point. You can maybe cash in some there if you like able to check his teleports consistently. But like he's Dhalsim, and he, like we said earlier, he wins at 99 seconds. When the game starts, he is winning.
And I would say that was definitely a slow start for BurnoutFighter, right? It was JP up by 2, I believe, and then like Xiaobao again.
Make the comeback.
Yeah, it was the comeback did happen. The adjustments had to be made, but as he was adjusting, he got more and more comfy with the matchups, and Xiaobao had a harder time defending on the teleports, and that's all she wrote. So he's definitely moving on, and I believe it's gonna be BurnoutFighter versus TB. So this is not the last he's gonna see of his JP mirror match, JP match up itself.
Yeah.
And Garbanzo's up against Hifight.
And it seems like Dhalsim's got a pretty decent matchup against him on paper, at least,
right,
because of the teleports, because of the drive rush slide, because of the drive impact going super far. Definitely seems like he's got ways to kind of thwart that zoning more so than other characters.
So is drive rush slide? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it could be like Juri's, right? Since it low profiles. Not sure if he's gonna get the spirits to claw at him. So we'll just have to wait and see. We're gonna see Hifight once again here with the Blanka and Garbanzo on that JP.
Man, Blanka balling out the gate.
Of course, because did JP punish Blanka ball? We'll have to find out.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Doesn't matter because he's about to get mixed.
Already out.
And charge.
This early? Jesus.
Garbanzo looking a little unfamiliar right now. Oh my god, that was dirty. That was dirty. That was dirty.
I thought he was gonna land.
Right? I thought that was guaranteed setup.
Jeez, let's just skip neutral. I'm not gonna play this zoning game. I'm just gonna Blanka ball you.
You know, that's a pretty decent answer to him too.
Dude, the best was when we were doing Twitch Rivals, and then like Flash Metroid comes on stream.
Oh god.
And we were like, and David was telling the story. He was like, "Yo, he was like 9 hours in the lab with Blanka."
Bro.
And then the match started, and Flash Metroid did Blanka ball, Blanka ball.
9 hours, baby. That's what it gets. Yeah.
We gotta get Flash Measure to Honda stat, bro. The Honda tech about to be crazy, yeah. Ooh, I like this answer.
Impact to impact.
Yeah,
that was super smart from Hifight to drive impact in the combos to burn him out. That was very, very smart.
Yeah, it was really smart. Look at this.
That's gonna be that.
Now you're dead.
Yeah, it really feels like as this game evolves that being able to manage your opponent's life meter but also their drive meter seems really important. Seems like it separates the wheat from the chaff.
Some people are already like theorizing. I don't see it implemented too much, but like the drive impact punishes on EX reversals or invincible reversals, right? Again, like deplete that drive meter even more.
I mean, it makes sense. A lot of
Actually, Hifight even talked about how if you get a perfect parry, you should combo into a drive impact because the amount of meter that you drain from the gauge doesn't get scaled like
really?
it does on the
That's a good
parry.
point.
I didn't know that.
Good call there. And shout out to Hifight that's in this match.
Yeah.
Trying to even out the life now.
Oh, the chunk of drive meter that the Blanka ball does too.
Yeah.
That really hurts.
Just depletes you. Yeah, Garbanzo still feeling the effects of it. Watch out.
He's ready for those.
We gonna see another one. Oh, just skips it. Just goes straight for it.
Went for a cross-up button. Should have went for a cross-up button.
That jump meter kick would have done it. And now he's in burnout. Oh, missed the anti-air though.
The anti-air didn't work.
Hang on. Oh,
Yeah, Chip is. No, he's not burned out yet. Okay, Hifight's not the one burned out.
That's okay. What a block! That was a ridiculous overhead block before he got clipped.
Good lord. Raw jump
the
in.
anti-air.
Damn, good stuff from Garbanzo not biting on the throw bait attempt. Kind of locked down in this corner regardless. Fighting back, gets some space, and a counter comes out.
Another
block ball. Yeah, these overheads are not clipping them, bro.
Like, my eyes are open, homie. Oh, not open enough though.
Command throw grabbed him before he got airborne.
Hifight. Not much drive meter left. Oh, gets punished.
Yeah. Those are pretty punishable in the corner.
Oh, you're so scared of that spike. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty.
Now, hold on. You can't command grab if there's a spike out, right? I feel like I read that.
You
So
cannot.
he did it like at just the moment of when the spike hit to do the command grab
Oh,
afterward.
wow, you're right.
Jesus.
As long as
really
the
good time.
portal is in the sky, I don't think you can do the command throw. Right when the spike comes out, I think that means the portal is gone.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that one.
Any JP main, JP posters in the chat, let us know. Blanka ball setup. Blanka Chan, sorry. Oh, he's just sitting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you command grab as soon as the spike comes out, or do you have to wait for like the spike to end?
The timing that was really tight.
Somebody in my chat said you're right, James. Oh, my man Dunk, Charles Dunk.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Dunk.
Oh yeah, taking this one much slower than previous games. There it is. All right, finds. No!
Oh, no, not like this. Bring up the east. Bring up the east. No.
The lion is not pausing. Look at him in the back. He's still roaming.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, you're right, dude. Lion doesn't care, dude.
Yeah, just like whatever. I'm still paid to work here. I'm just keep circling around. I get the winner of this match.
Obama doesn't believe in Australia right now, y'all. Like it's Australia.
Not a real place.
It's Australia.
What are you talking about? What is this, Australia? Is it like Neverland?
It can't hurt me if I don't believe it's real.
Oh, but this hurts him.
Hit from behind by the projectile because the super has no projectile invul, so the fireball actually caught him before he hit JP.
That was such a weird interaction.
It was. Okay, lying on in. Most rounds that start like this end like this for Hifight, so I hope he keeps Garbanzo in this corner. The jump.
The counter baited out again. Hifight is cooking now, bro. Ball out.
Here's the mix.
Ball
No,
out.
not even necessary. Oh, ball is life.
2-1 Hifight. Okay. Let's hope the connection's all right here.
My man Obama wants Australia to be eliminated from the tournament.
Every time Obama sees rollback, he loses a year of life.
Guys.
He doesn't have much longer, y'all.
The call out. Don't stress out Obama,
Again,
guys.
the recognition to drive impact to burn him out. Well done from Hifight.
Yep.
And now he's
Into
gonna
this corner
bully?
pressure, and he's still burned out. Oh, he missed the meaty, and that allowed Garbanzo to get out of that pressure.
That was a good
away.
jump, but couldn't get a punish.
Yeah.
Wow, the dive up.
Dizzy. Oh no, the setup.
That's dead.
Here we go.
Pretty birdie.
Yeah. Wait, you just watching it? Watch the pretty light.
My handiwork, bro. That was real. That was the most Blanka player thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Someone please clip that.
He was just looking at the shiny red ball.
Yeah, like, oh, look at the ball.
Like, man, that's cool. Toot that thing up, Blanka. There you go.
Yeah, that's what he should have done. He should have parry posed while he was looking at it.
Maximum tilt if that would be the case. Oh no.
Speaking of
Look at
the
that.
parries there.
The double parry, bro. He just flicks his leg up. Oh no, anti-air that time. You can't let Hifight get in here bullying you like that, but a good jump in. Now you got the corner. Do something with it.
No, didn't recognize.
I like it.
Oh man, my Hifight is Marlo Stanfield. He runs these corners.
Definitely gonna catch out here. A lot of damage, but Garbanzo is full CA. How is he gonna respond?
Oh, doesn't matter the side, doesn't matter the attack. Counter.
Yeah, the counter is a down input, right? Yeah.
Whoa, nice anti-air.
What a reaction!
No drive
and
rush
that's gonna
necessary?
send the Hifight into the next round.
That's
And-
Hifight.
And Garbanzo, unfortunately, out of the tournament since this is losers' quarters. Again, Garbanzo, amazing JP action we did witness with him. Got a little dicey there with the connection, but Hifight moves on. Again, Blanka getting this far is insane.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
say
pretty
this:
wild.
I hate fighting against it, but I love commentating it. So keep going, Hifight. It's entertaining as hell, bro.
As long as it ain't me, it's okay.
Exactly.
You love to see it happen, but you hate to face it. It's true.
One of those.
I mean, that's like the essence of fighting games, right? Like,
Yeah.
you hate fighting because it's so annoying, but then when you see other people suffering the same fate, you're like, yeah, it's not just me.
That looks rough,
Misery
bro.
does not love company. We're over here, you're over there. It's cool. God dang, guys, I hate to say this, but we haven't seen a Honda at all. That's crazy compared to last week. A lot of JPs have turned out tonight.
They're out there. They're out
out.
there. Believe. Don't let them be like we don't like the character anymore. They're out there.
They are, but the
gonna say,
JPs are showing up though.
Not gonna let this anti-Honda propaganda stand.
Right.
Can we potentially get this Dhalsim versus Blanka losers semi?
Oh, that
It might be.
crazy. Let's see if it's gonna happen.
He's got, but BurnoutFighter's got to get past TB, and I'm sure he doesn't want to have to do the 0-2 comeback like he did last time. I'm sure he'd rather take this 3-0 right off the bat.
Now I hope that TV was watching that last match because he did see how active BurnoutFighter was against JP. Let's see if he can make the adaptation.
Oh, perfectly placed on the stand fierce. You have a punish counter out of it. Look at this from BurnoutFighter, bro. It's like, you don't want to be the one zoning? I will be.
Oh, yeah, they're having a fireball war here.
Oh, wait a minute now. Yeah, TB finding some confidence in his projectiles.
Oh, able to trade here.
Whoa, okay, nice. Wow. Zoom right up under that shadow.
He committed to the command throw, but he was like a air tech because of how he got hit.
Oh, the teleport once again.
Punish counter. Punish counter. Look at that damage. Dhalsim's not allowed to do combos. Why? What is this?
Why?
Speaking of combos.
That is the question.
Why?
Should have a soundboard of James J. Why? Slap him. Uh-oh. Slides on in.
Man, and this fella already had these absurd, like, meaty slide setups in 5. Now a drive rush slide.
And it's plus.
Bonkers. Yeah.
Full CA now on Burn.
Dhalsim in Street Fighter 5 was crying, dude. Like,
Was what?
He was
It was a crime.
crime,
Oh,
dude. He was a
yeah,
crime.
100%, bro. That was a felony level crime.
Yeah.
Zone.
That wasn't no misdemeanor, for sure.
I honestly felt like Dhalsim was like right up there with Luke in terms of just how strong he was.
Yeah.
Dhalsim
Like,
plays-
I think optimally played, he's 100%.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that he's harder to play than Luke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you knew how to play Street Fighter 5. You could be a high-level Luke player just by picking him up. You know what I mean? But
For sure.
like, if you wanted to learn how to be a high-level Dhalsim player, you got to put in the work.
And
One
speaking
touch
of
here.
work,
Ooh.
Burnout putting in the work there. I would say this, compared to Xiabao, TB hasn't been punishing the teleport, so I think BurnoutFighter is super incentivized just to teleport and try to cross him up.
True.
There we
Oh, he
go.
tried. Mixed up though.
Wow. Yeah, that's like a directional, like down forward input. So he might have just been wanting the down back, and because he got crossed up, he got the misdirection.
Yeah, seems about right.
Good call. Good call. Can't believe he has both firebombs now. He has the straight one and the arched one.
Yeah, right? They were like, so what do we do now? And they were like, give them both. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, I
Why,
guess.
Capcom? Why?
Oh, finally catches him. Hold on, BurnoutFighter. Gonna take a big lead here.
Slides on in. Oh, and he's so good on the, yeah, up close as well.
It just doesn't look like it should be plus, but it is.
Oh, what a throw tech. It might be for not.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
the
a drill. Shades of Street Fighter 5 right there, bro. They'll also play like zone.
One of the greatest dive kicks a character has ever had. That stupid drill. I mean, unbiased commentary.
Sorry.
Tell me how you really
Very
feel, James.
effective.
Tell me how you really feel.
Very effective. Very effective and strategic drill. You know.
I want to
Well
see,
earned.
I want to see the mummy because it's special cancelable.
Oh,
yeah, we haven't
that's
seen
right.
That's right. We haven't seen BurnoutFighter use that at all.
Nah, it's
We're gonna use it now because everybody's been listening to
Whoa!
us.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
I
sure.
know, right? For real.
Oh, able to react. There's the counter. He knows.
Damn, that's a big damage.
Slide again. Cancel out the rush. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, BurnoutFighter is in TV's head, dude.
He is.
TV doesn't know what's, dude.
Dude, living
toying with
rent-free.
him now.
Living rent-free. BurnoutFighter has not paid a single month's rent, and now we're already at the potential set point here for BurnoutFighter.
Oh, that combo.
That was gross.
That was. He's gonna put him in the corner now. Fireball's coming. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dhalsim is not a zoner anymore, dude. Like, this character.
He's hybrid, bro. Yeah, dude.
It's freaking. I call it's thanks to Street Fighter 5. I call him MVC2 Sentinel. Like, that's just what he is.
You're right. You're actually right. Yeah.
For real.
He flies everywhere. He unflies. You know. It's just like, what is happening?
Combo off the overhead right there. Oh, both missed the throw. Wow.
Oh no.
Interesting. We got full CA though. Oh, here we go. This is where TV shines.
But no!
It gets the perfect parry. Oh, but able to
my
jab out. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I'm surprised he
Heart
didn't
is
throw right
beating,
there.
dude. Oh my god.
I think because he had CA, he wanted a combo into a CA because of the perfect parry does a lot of scaling, but I mean it's minimum scaling on the super, so
That's a good point. Yeah.
Perfect parry automatically scales to 50, but level 3 only scales down to 50. So like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that damage anyway.
He driving back to do the counter.
Yeah, but then the bomb still got him. But now TB is burnt out. So let's see. He's been adjusting quite well though.
Yeah, he's gonna use this just to get some of that drive meter back. Is he gonna be long enough to do it?
Yeah, I
think
pretty
so.
much gonna come back at the end of this. He's got like a second or two more.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, he gets. Wait a second.
Oh my goodness.
Use the level 3.
Oh no, he misses though.
He catches it out.
And
yeah.
This is
TB's gotta finish this off. Yeah.
Oh, and yeah,
He's
you're
getting
first
shitted.
out.
Yeah,
That's true. Oh.
Ah, the Xiabao standing jab. Yo, are we gonna get the reverse of what we saw last time?
Oh my goodness, you're right. This could happen. BurnoutFighter, he's kind of losing grip on this match. TB's starting to figure him out.
Yeah.
That was good discipline from TB. Just like waiting for him to teleport at the end. Like you knew he was gonna do it because he couldn't get chipped anymore. Man, I can't believe how quick he recovered from that. I thought he had the whip punish.
Right?
Teleports through. Whoa.
What is happening?
What? He goes
Yeah,
through.
I think that might have been another one of those things where he got a command normal when he didn't want one.
Himself.
Okay.
Dude,
Nice.
It's definitely a wild
the fact
round.
that BurnoutFighter is even using the... Oh, he countered. Wow.
Yeah, he's been getting them. Is he able to
Catches
keep
him
that?
at the air. Uh-oh. Teleport through.
Whoa!
Oh, he teleports as well. Yeah, he's got teleports too. I'm gonna get this grab. Keep you in the corner. Oh, he jumps through. What a punish. Oh, dude.
Yeah, he realized he was going for those drive impacts a lot, so get out of there. Oh, he slapped the shit out of him.
He says yoga, yoga, yoga when he slaps you at the end there.
Ready again?
Got the counter here.
Ooh, okay.
Baby power on his hand like my hips.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, did you see
TB.
that fireball get eaten by the spike? Oh.
Spike, bro. That is a gnarly projectile for sure.
I like that TB is landing into that yoga flame with the parry, though.
Yeah.
He's really smart because he gets back a lot of drive meter for that.
I like this.
They're
Patience
just
for burnout.
teleporting.
Yeah, like his teleports. I like that he didn't go in with them right there. Like he just went really high and like teleported back. Really trying to not be too predictable with how he approaches. Gets the drive rush confirmed.
That's
all
it.
the way into the level 3, baby. Indeed it is.
Yo, James, you're getting what you wanted. Oh, sorry. Go
Just
for it.
realized right now, is he like, was he prophetic? His name is BurnoutFighter. He just won in Burnout right there, right? Did he know this whole entire time about this future mechanic in Street Fighter 6? Is he from the future?
From the flat circle.
I'm gonna need us to get top men on finding out if BurnoutFighter got some knowledge we don't know about. Because it seems like if that's the case, James, he might know some things.
He's thinking in 4D chess, man. I don't know. I was trying to look for a background of that thinking girl with the, you know, the straight X-Files start playing like BurnoutFighter winning through Burnout. It's all connected. The Charlie Day meme also. It's all connected. I feel it. So as I was gonna say, James, you got what you wanted. We're gonna see a Blanka versus Sim match. Oh
man.
Now
they're eating well.
Before that, I do want to take a look at that match arena at least one more time here. I think that we do
Uno
have...
mas.
Let's go. Here we go. Again, big shout outs to everyone. East once again dropping on the 5.
Not too late to donate some extra money. You don't want to let East be like one of the only donors
For
here,
real,
right?
though.
Come on. You want to join in and help?
I would like to see it get to 100.
Hopefully someone could drop the 20 or 5 each. That would be dope if ever you guys can. But again, a much love and appreciation for everyone for killing the codes in the first hour of the contest that we are seeing. But then again, if you guys are feeling a little generous, you can just contribute. Just be like East over here. And also you can hear a really good shout out from James Chen and give his whole like Thunderdome voice, if ever.
Yeah, there you go. I will read your message and also say your name in commentary voice here. So
Evo Grand Finals, James Chen voice.
exactly.
I like how you called it your commentary voice when you do not commentate at all.
Yeah, actually, that's true. He don't sound like that at all. You get a premium. That's what he's trying
There
to
you
say.
go. Yeah, you get the premium. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's right. If you donate, I will say your name exactly like how I'm talking right now.
Speaking of premium, though, check out this premium merch we got. Again, folks, I know you have those nasty shirts with the holes in them. They got the random, like, beanie weenie stain in there. Do us a favor. Put on some good-looking drip. That Tekken shirt would be nice. The Giovanna/Hype Dog crossover shirt's a good one. Put something on, and then you can go outside and look presentable. Please and thank you. Also, let me get that dandyism hoodie and a shirt, too.
Please, yes. Please and thank you, Curse Beast. And we obviously want to find the best of the best. That's why there's going to be the Intercontinental Championship. Sign up is for free. Again, it's at ICFC NA, EU, Asia, Can Opener, and TNS that are going to duke it out to see the best of the best. Once again, the announcements will come on through with tenno.gg/ICFC and also on the social. So stay connected with anything and everything related to this, folks.
Indeed, you know where to stay connected, baby. It's the various socials for Tenno Media, the Twitter. That's where you're going to stay up to date on all the events and happenings in the Tenno sphere of things. YouTube, that's where all the VODs are going to be for ICFC, Tekken, Street Fighter, Asia, EU, NA, don't matter. And of course, if you want to kick us a little extra change to keep the lights on, make sure more of these cool ass events happen. Patreon.com/Tenno Media. That's how you're going to do it.
Let's go. And of course, the bounty board. James, I got to ask you, what do you think is the most viable that we can see, most likely, or at least in the next few matches?
Dude, I don't know.
It's too hard, right? It's hard.
They're all really difficult, honestly.
First off, we don't have a commentator on stream. We don't have a winner of last one. Which one?
Based on what we've been seeing, maybe get a perfect
with Sim?
Possible, right?
Against the Blanka? Well, he's got to play extra crazy.
What if he got a perfect with at least 86 seconds left on the timer, right?
Dude, that's two shirts.
Both of them at the same time.
That's two. That's a beanie and a shirt. That's the Bad Moon shirt and the Burst beanie. So again, big shout outs to ICFC and 10-0 for putting together the Summer 2023 bounty board. If someone gets to accomplish any of the tasks, they can claim a free shirt courtesy of 10-0 Media.
Right. There's some dope ass shirts to be claimed. Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm more of a believer in get a perfect with Dhalsim than most, but against Blanka,
this Blanka in particular, oh my lord, Hifight. We see you. You're Blanka main, sir, and we appreciate the content. Do follow him on Twitter. He's got amazing breakdowns, but I mean, I'm still in shock that he's a Blanka main, so that's a thing.
For real, he seemed like such a put together individual, which is not what I think about when I think of Blanka players. So I don't know.
Again, Blanka players, no respect for humanity whatsoever. So
it is what it is, right? But I feel like, are we gonna see? So another fight we have, another matchup we're gonna see is the winner's side. I gotta talk about Book versus Uma. So that's gonna be Ken versus Juri, and that is a match that can end real quick. So we could get the 86-second one if ever.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I think that match is gonna be coming on screen really soon here.
Look at that! Oh my God, East with the transitions. It's like
it's almost as if
it's like he's talking.
Know what they're doing in the background.
I know, insane. How did you do that, East? Oh no.
Before we completely remove ourselves from the humanity point and Blanka players, Obama literally was telling his opponents to suck balls and die on stream. Like these are the type of people that are playing Blanka.
Oh my God.
They wanted to see the world burn.
They do.
Suck the Blanka balls, bro.
It's about sending a message, right? It's not about the money.
Speaking of sending a message, Uma's sending a message right now. Brook is getting mauled over here.
Oof.
Block fireball.
Uma has been super strong all time.
Dude, Uma's going crazy here.
Yeah, just round start to sit in there.
Yeah, keeping up the aggression right here. Immediate drive rush.
The crazy thing is,
fireball.
Still gonna go. 5 of the charges now.
Parrying the Dragon Lash was really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Book's gonna try to get started here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
saying, look, I could do this too. I could just drive rush into your face.
That drive rush, Ken, it looked like it vacuumed her back up too. She tried to like press a crouching button, it didn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Uma posing all sorts of problems for Book right now, but the parries have been on point.
Oh, the confirm. This is good, yeah.
Dude, that thing gets so far.
Dang.
Dude, what the?
Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus. That was
Insy
coast to
combos.
coast.
Still has some of that fun. Oh, you might be dead. You might be
Yes,
dead.
he's got it.
You are dead?
It's CA,
It's
bro.
CA. It's CA. Yeah.
Is this gonna kill?
Here we go. Sit down. Oh. Enough of the shenanigans.
Yo, him punching Juri in the face just look extra painful. Good lord.
Yes.
Now that CA extension where he slams you back down is violent.
Okay, hold
I
on.
like it too because that's kind of like how Sean used to do the DP.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Full
sure.
circle.
Ken's the one who taught him. Ken's the one who taught him that, right? So.
That is a great tidbit right
He
there.
blocked that?
Oh yeah, and now he's gonna make him pay, bro.
Oh, the
We
reset.
saw that earlier from Uma, running it back. Even more effective because Book was in burnout. No shot.
That was so clean at the end right there.
The
Running
teleport
straight.
all the way to China over here. Or actually, is this Chinatown in Metro City, or is this actually China?
I think this is actually China. Metro City, Chinatown doesn't look this nice.
I'm not going to count anything geography based
All the
anymore.
Chinatown I've ever seen if it's a Chinatown.
Got the dragon just in the middle of the city.
For real, dude.
Oh, speaking of dragon,
Pretty good
Ken
shot.
getting started here.
Uh-oh. Has the corner now.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Ftwilight confirmed.
Oh,
what a counter!
Put your feet away, girl.
This is a fancy place. No shoes, no service. Oh, okay. Checks the toes. Let's go.
Dude, I'm so happy that sweeps are like actually useful and neutral again.
It's been a while.
It
Yeah.
made me sad that like sweeps were just like, I need to activate V trigger.
Yeah, that's I need to throw this out to activate it. All right. Here, good spacing tool. So yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and also activates the feng shui.
The fact that you can just like hold the feng shui button and she just dashes it for you is crazy.
Yep.
Life's almost about even.
Help
at this
me.
point.
Whoa, hold on.
Nice parry.
No, he didn't believe.
He dropped it.
The
and
crouch
he didn't
heavy
get the, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Not enough
Hang
to kill.
on.
Oh, he misses
Oh,
that.
interrupts.
No,
Frozen.
not like this.
Full CA.
Not like this.
Oh.
Oh, he almost had the third jab. Almost had the
so
third jab.
close. Yeah, cancel would have worked there as well.
Okay. Uma. Oh, gets clipped by the toes again, and Book introducing him to the corner.
Yeah, Book just opting for the damage rather than like the Tatsu corner carry optimal Oki knockdown. Nice
Is
counter
Is that
hit
something
confirm.
that works? Like that
Yeah.
out of the air into the DP?
Whoa.
Oh, nice parry to stop that. So smart.
I was waiting for the wall to clip her, but no. Uma had other plans. Oh no, Book in big trouble here.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
Fusion air.
that I think is gonna be burnout. It's gonna be really close.
Oh,
it's-
Oh, pixel,
basically,
bro.
basically.
How do you deal with this? Oh,
Now it is,
no.
yeah.
Just burn yourself out, dude. Let's go.
Oh, hold on, though.
Yeah,
As long as you're
Feng shui.
attacking, though, the burn up. Look at how fast it's going back up, though. Holy crap.
yeah. With her,
Oh no.
hey, it goes up so quick.
There you go. DI just get him away. Playing the
Oh, the
fireball
stocks
game.
Nullify the fireball.
Oh, now the reaction! On
Are
the
you
dragon!
serious?
What?
He just contested.
Uma built
This
different.
started.
Uma built
This
different.
started with Uma parrying the Dragon Lash first time they saw it, but to do the DP in a round in there like that, that was wild.
The cojones, bro. The guts.
Have we seen Uma
Oh, that's
before?
good.
Like, I don't remember seeing him in any of like
Oh.
the online CPTs. This guy is crazy.
We're gonna remember the name at this point now. That was a beautiful sequence there.
Gets out of the corner, too. All right, time to start something up.
Ooh. Okay, Book throwing out normals there. Clipping him.
He's like, please, can we just play footsies, please?
Let me play.
Like using the stand medium kick, the crouch medium kick, like from those ranges, just stuff they're trying to approach.
Whoa!
Oh no, bro!
What? Oh.
What
I mean,
a heartbreaker.
honestly, it's kind of one of those situations. Like, if you know you're gonna block something, you might as well try to parry it.
Yeah,
You might get a perfect parry. Why, you know?
To
like,
win,
that's
yeah.
I feel like when you're trying to perfect parry drive rush normals and whatnot, a lot of the time your natural reaction timing is pretty close to when you're gonna get a perfect parry.
Right. I felt like that's what Chris Tatarian was doing in the can opener today.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of strings, he would just use the drive parry to parry things, and sometimes he would get the perfect parry, and he's like, okay, you know, but
Yeah.
That's something.
it's not. No, there's no downside.
Yeah, no
right?
downside. As Bob Ross said, oh, it's a happy accident. I got a perfect parry. All right, cool. Great. We like those. And now Uma liking the damage that he's getting here. Still got some meter to work with the Feng Shui engine. Oh.
Feng Shui engine basically just increases the drive bar constantly. It doesn't even go. Doesn't even stop. That's crazy. Wow.
There it
Is
is,
that
folks.
just part of the function of the Feng Shui engine, that it just gives you drive gauge? Is that just what it does?
I mean, when you're attacking like that, and
You're
just moving
swinging.
forward. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're just getting
Okay,
barred.
okay.
You
You're in a-
just cancel
okay.
them. It looks like it's just continually just rising.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus,
From
that
what
was
I-
crazy.
From what I understand, I think a few of the install supers do that. Like when you're in Burnout and you have them, it like increases faster and the drive gauge and whatnot. I think some of the install supers do that.
Oh,
I know
interesting.
Jamie's install super, if he's at level 4, gives him half a bar. It's just like boom, half a
really?
bar
Instant.
right there. Only if he's at level 4, because the drink super doesn't do anything else, right? So,
But yeah, big shout outs to Uma, making it all the way to grand final, sending Book to the losers bracket. So again, an incredible matchup we've seen. Yeah, that Juri was insane. I mean, in the previous matches we've seen him, he was kind of DP heavy, but I don't know, just the controlled chaos really proved to be one to go up against Book.
When you think about it,
I have
Sorry,
to interject. I
Go.
have to interject one thing. Shout outs to Cran Pibe for the $10 donation to the Matcherino.
90? Are we at 90 now? Let's go.
Although
Shout
maybe
out.
I should have called him Cran _ Pibe.
There you
Underscore. Don't forget the underscores.
Gotta
for
remember
sure.
that.
And it
Forget
says,
the underscores, bro.
he does say, love the stream, go Aussies. So, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Hey,
Unfortunately, yeah, they got eliminated, but hey, there's always next week, right? There's always next week.
Are you the type of Aussie that drinks alcohol out of your shoe?
The shoeies!
I
Oh,
need to know.
when I was in BAM, I was asking people about that. Only one person said that, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Mr. Sailor Moon. Shout out
The
to him.
last Australian I talked to, she was like, nah,
Nah, that's not a
People
thing.
don't do that. I was like, okay.
So you know what the real shoey, before we get to the match, is that you ask everyone to spit in the shoe, and
Oh,
then you
no!
drink it. Yeah, that's the real shoey.
That's just not sanitary.
No.
Yeah, you pour the drink, ask people to spin the shoe, then you drink it.
That's
the real
actually Blanka
shoey.
All right,
behavior.
high five
That's
versus
actually
burnout.
Blanka behavior. Yeah.
Back to the action here. We're not gonna talk about shoes anymore. How about footsies? Here we go.
Yep.
Whoa!
Hifight's in kind of a tough spot here. He's looking a little lost trying to navigate
like I
these
said,
fireballs.
as a Zangief player, all these years, for the past few decades, watching these two, I just have to quote the quote from Godzilla, let them fight.
There'll be one less
Nice.
problem when they're done.
Oh, the bounce! That was nasty.
Ooh.
Level 3, I mean, Burnout is looking so good. Dodges the EX Blanka ball as well. Hifight can't even afford the block because of that. The Burnout is there. Yeah,
Normally, he can like Amazon River run underneath the fireballs. Because Dhalsim's in the air, it's like, to what end? Like, you know?
bro. Yeah, true. I think you guys were right about the Feng Shui. Like, her just being aggressive is what builds it back up faster. I don't know if the actual installs, like, provide any buff.
Dude, like BurnoutFighter's movement right now with Dhalsim is insane. Dude.
Right?
It's scary.
Dhalsim's one of those characters where it feels like the more APM he has, the better he does.
100%.
Yeah.
You need that.
StarCraft players, Dhalsim, Street Fighter 6, $1 million could be yours.
And like
Easy market, easy market.
and your understanding of like his movement options, right? Like the teleports, the dive kicks, the mummy, stuff like that, the slides. Like those things are more important than your dash and runs, and a great reaction right there with the drive impact.
Are Blanka's electricity still plus? I thought those things were like not plus anymore because they're no longer button tap moves.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I swear it looks like Hifight's still making them plus.
They look plus, but I'm gonna check right now.
What an
It's
ending
true, it's
sequence
all on
there.
that app too, so.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Interesting. So,
Ball's
who
out
died in my chat says that Uma was Kagami in Street Fighter 5.
Okay,
Just a new
that
hand.
sounds familiar.
Kagami, okay.
the
Big
follow?
shout out.
This that says the regular lightning is -3, but EX is +4.
Ah, okay. So
Okay.
EX
Plus
is
four, okay.
Well, he wasn't charged. He tried to do a Blanka ball, but just came out with the forward heavy punch.
Yeah, this is like the minefield that he's got to navigate. Like the comet plus the fireball. Yeah, and he just.
Ooh. Oh, going
Whoa,
for it.
kind of a
Unable
Hail
to get
Mary.
a big call out there by BurnoutFighter.
That's how you
Unable
know
to get-
Burnout don't know what the frames are either.
Yeah.
That was the -3 lightning. It was like reversal super.
All right, yeah.
Alright.
Hey guys, that wasn't my turn. Yeah.
It was negative, but not that negative, bro.
He's learning the matchup.
You guys on the screen at the same time?
I think he thought what we were thinking at first, and I was like, "Is that plus?" Like, I think that's how it feels, right? So he was like, "You're gonna keep taking your turn, so I'm gonna reversal super." But
Right, check.
Exactly.
Oh man, Dhalsim got out of the corner here. Now he's got all this real estate behind him. Again.
Ooh.
That one's
Go.
gonna drop. Mix.
Oh, bounces back. Beautiful.
It's so gross.
What a setup.
Oh my god.
I love how my reaction's like, what a setup. It's like, oh, that's so gross.
It's not too.
Reaction.
Unbiased commentary. Wow, what a setup.
Wow.
As long as it ain't you, bro.
Yeah, as long as you're just watching, like that's incredible. But you feel the pain. Hifight now, trying to get his way back in this match.
Oh, gotta be careful here.
Oh,
Almost.
anti-air.
Oh, the parries.
Nice.
Watch out, perfect. Throws him.
Wow. And that probably punished the landing frames too.
it looked like it to me.
Yeah, Burnout.
Nice
He saw that
teleport.
his drive meter was going down, so he got the parry off and then through. Oh, misses the lightning.
Oh, it was the
Yeah.
air reset.
But still able to get the range back in the combo. Hey, let's
Really?
go.
Oh dang, just goes into the level 3.
Kinda
He's
fun.
gonna try to get a big lead here in this round.
Yeah,
Gonna stay alive.
because they need 2 rounds. I think he just wanted to spin his meter as early as possible. Start hopefully building another level 3.
Ooh, the command grab.
The grab.
Sneaky.
I mean, to be honest with you, the super meter builds kind of slower in this game. You know, we're used to Street Fighter 5 where it's like, yeah, you'll get a CA back, but like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if he'll get the level 3 back before the end of this round.
He might get lightning boost, which could be good, but yeah,
Right.
I don't think he'll get level 3.
Yeah, I feel like Blanka's one of those characters who's all 3 of his supers actually pretty useful. Level 1 for invincibility, level 2 for the, you know, the install, and level 3 for just big damage.
Because there hasn't been a single game yet that I feel like I've been close to landing 3 level 3s with Zangief, for example.
Right. Ooh, nice.
Sorry, 2 level 3s.
Okay, the pressure, BurnoutFighter. Giving him a little distance, but he always has the teleport.
Hifight to waste. And got Hifight to waste a meter as well. Oh boy.
Oh no, he missed! One touch. Oh,
Hang on.
he's burnt out
Yeah,
though.
but
That's
now
really
he's-
bad.
Yeah, you can chip him out. He's just trying to run away with it.
Help!
He got
Hell,
He got
hell.
he got that Magilla gorilla walk when he's burnt out. Like, what?
The Magilla Gorilla walk.
Bro, every animation Blanka has is actually legit. Like, I
Right?
love the way he looks in Burnout.
They really went ham
You
with
look
this
so
character.
confused. Just like, oh, okay.
Them hairy knuckles.
Right?
Nice. Got him. Got him with the up wall.
No, let's about-
BurnoutFighter again, just no discouragement. He's just so active.
Yeah. constantly keeping pressure, constantly making you guess, but now gets the throw. They switch sides. Oh, wake up buttons. Okay.
Still pressing buttons right there. I'm surprised.
Oh,
that's mine to see it.
BurnoutFighter.
He's living up his name, man.
The lightning abuse definitely seems like the lightning recovers very quick, right? Like the regular lightning. So I think people are just not used to the timing on it. Great drive impact, but messes up the drive rush.
Yeah.
Allowing him actually giving time.
Out.
Yeah, this gives BurnoutFighter a chance to recover his drive. He has it already. He can go on in.
The idea of having the doll, but the teleport just negated Blanka-chan completely.
Teleport all through. Uh-oh, the wall's here.
Oh,
couldn't get it.
Oh, burnout him out. No, doesn't keep him there though.
Isn't there a bounty on burnout? Because he got burned out left and right here. Hifight.
That's right.
No.
We might have actually had that 8 burnouts in.
Yes. There's too many burnouts in this game. I think so. We'll figure it out.
I think it was in. I think it was in a 2 out of 3 set.
Oh, this is for okay.
I think.
Okay.
Nice here, yeah. Toss him in the corner.
Wow.
Jumps out of the Blanka ball. Uh-oh.
Trade.
Nice recognition to combo off that trade.
Out of there again. Oh.
The floor is lava.
For real, son.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, good patience. That's gonna be
I can't
good.
believe he baited that out. That's dead, bro.
Oh, and BurnoutFighter Dhalsim moves on, folks. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, with the freeze frame
ending
there,
pose.
folks. Look at
Blanka just looked like he was like, really?
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 Oh my
Blanka
goodness.
was like, come on, man.
Come on,
Not
man.
like this.
In my own jungle, bro.
Yeah, in my own turf. I'm Mighty Joe Young here. What the heck? Oh, dude. He was not having any of that. But BurnoutFighter moves on with Dhalsim. So an incredible match.
Hell yeah.
Now Dhalsim moving on. That's wild to think about.
He looks like a good character, man.
He did.
I mean, you know what? Dude,
Can't argue with that.
I hate sounding like this, but seriously, shout outs to Capcom, dude. They came out swinging in this game. The characters are all so good. Like the balance, I feel like, is so strong for an
Agreed.
first version release, dude. Like seriously, it's so good. It's shocking.
If we keep going how we're going, for my money, since I've gotten into the fighting game community, this has got to be the most balanced launch I've ever seen. Like in terms of gameplay, you know.
Honda players are coming for you.
You know, what'd you say?
Honda players are coming for you.
Oh. Like, it's definitely not perfect, but man, like,
It's really
in terms
good.
of viability of the amount of characters, it seems pretty damn good.
100 players are coming, man. But we got our losers finals here. Book on one side, BurnoutFighter on the other. Let's hope Book knows the matchup here, because rare do we see like Dhalsim players make it this far.
Again, Dhalsim typically pretty good against like Shoto characters. Let's see if in this game it's gonna be any different.
Yeah, it's definitely true. Good point. And historically, it's a pretty decent matchup. See if Book.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's trying to find ways to get in. I like the run DP at him. That's not a bad idea. He could have got a DP off that, but it's hard to be used to the forced knockdown state already.
But heavy DP has projectile in both frames. So, like, I'm surprised it didn't make it through that fireball.
Me too.
Gotta be careful here. One touch, yeah, the jab will do it.
So yeah, Book's still trying to warm up to this match. I like the attempt also from the run. I think he's gonna try to cover himself with some fireballs here, but the teleport. Oh, they both try to grab there. Now he meets him at the air.
Nice. Again, we talked about a lot of the buttons in this game not being plus. So BurnoutFighter successfully mashing out, but finds the DP.
And the drill though to get him out of the corner pressure, and now a punish on the the DP.
Always tried the drive rush, but yeah, not low enough, not quick
Definitely
enough.
feels like a little bit of Book thinking to himself, man, I haven't fought a lot of Dhalsims yet.
Yup.
You're gonna learn today.
Plenty of
How to approach
JPs.
matchup.
Plenty of JPs online. Plenty of Lukes online. Plenty of Juris. But where are the Sims?
This is a rare sighting, right? BurnoutFighter. Uh-oh, now he's gonna try everything he can. He air Tatsu just to try and circumvent all these fireballs, but the teleport!
There it is,
Oh,
all
he's
right.
just gonna DP him out of the air.
All right, he needs to start. Don't waste this. Don't squander it. Oh, no.
He can fight back, though.
Oh,
look at
reach.
that run, DI!
That reach.
I like it.
Yeah, with the drive run preceding it, it got there. Nice throw on the drive impact attempt. Throw Loop City.
Drive recovered as well.
Oh,
no.
my
Dude,
lord.
oh,
He faked them out. That was cold-blooded, bro.
That was devious. Oh, I tried to go for the shimmy right there. You saw that?
He did.
Yeah. Change to Street Fighter 5.
Burnout. Now falling forward. Just going with the jabs. The crouch jabs in this game go so far, so nice Amari button.
Oh, good job again. I love how he just empty drive rushes in there just to get into the deep. Oh, no. Well, never mind.
Oh, he can't even parry. Oh, no. It's gonna be tough. He's getting chipped to death here.
Help.
Oh, this is rough. Yeah, I think he's tilted. He's tilted. He's tilted. Oh,
Oh, yeah. No, that 100% was a tilted round right there.
Yeah.
That was a go next,
Start
please.
running.
no. Before he was like
running
parrying the
every
fireballs. And then he just stopped.
Yeah. Ringer, when you say help, I always imagine that meme, the call the cops, not for me. Sim saying that call. Oh no, look at this. Just the constant pressure coming from BurnoutFighter.
Okay.
He burnt himself out though. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And he's this is rough.
He's got full stock though, full meter. Oh, but no, the separation once again. Oh, he's just gonna slap some sense into him now.
Dragon Lash not far away.
Oh, Chip. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh, you just... Man.
It felt like, if
We
I
all
recall
thought-
correctly, too. Go ahead, James.
I was about to say, we all thought Dhalsim having an air yoga flame was bad. Now he has an air fireball, dude.
No.
Whoa! Threading the needle right there. Sim was
But
like,
yeah,
don't touch.
I was gonna say, I think we saw Book earlier drop like a jump fierce and a stand fierce run DP combo, and that would have been the efficient thing to save the drive meter. But I think because he dropped it earlier, man, it's just like he's a little shook about that.
I mean, yeah, BurnoutFighter's just shutting any offense down, so it's still gonna be kind of tough. For Book though, able to push him towards that corner. You were saying, James?
I was about to say that's one of the things that we all also have to learn as well. You saw Book jab BurnoutFighter out of the air. You do get a free juggle off of that. So,
right.
But you know, Book just kind of just let him drop. So
I'm sure after this match, he's definitely gonna lab the Sim matchup, especially against Ken.
He's listening. He's listening.
Yeah, he tried to do it right there. That crouch fierce.
He needs
Guys,
to
give him all the
James, help
tips. Give him all the tips. He
please.
needs to. Yeah, help him out, James. What does he got to do next?
hit Dhalsim.
Okay, there you go. He's doing it.
There you
He's
go.
doing the thing.
Yeah.
Totally unbiased. Go there.
Oh, he caught him flinching on the Dragon Lash. That's big. He got his drive meter back as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. He didn't do the level 3.
advice in the world. Hit Dhalsim and it's working.
And don't get hit. And don't get hit. Oh, he got hit.
So dirty.
James Chin, link your MetaFight coach account right now.
Yeah, make a matter of fact coach account. Let's go. All right, the game plan is to hit him and not get hit. Okay, let's go.
Bruh, he could have done a level 3 to end the last round. That's so rough.
He still has the opportunity, but look at that, the teleports. Oh no, Book. Spending all the drive.
That's the thing. You spin a couple of these raw drive rushes, don't get anything out of it. It really starts hurting.
And yeah, drive bar's empty now.
Oh no.
He probably wanted the ES Fireball and got a missed input. That's a heartbreaking way to lose.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, we're gonna see the same pose. Look at it.
Ken?
Oh no, it's Ken.
Ken's
Ken's
distressed.
Yeah, he's distressed. It hurts.
Blanka definitely.
He was like, he was like he wanted to
unamused.
peace out and just zoot out like I'm out.
Yeah, Blanka looked unamused for sure.
It was just like,
Really? All right.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be winning this fight. Jesus. But BurnoutFighter having a heck of a run at losers now, making it all the way to grand finals, sending Book out of this tournament. Again, an amazing showing.
Got to go up against Uma, aka Kagami, apparently. And man, the way that Uma's been playing, I mean, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be pretty terrifying. But again, I'm saying I'm glad to see these juries putting in work because I felt like she was a really strong character.
How crazy is it that, sorry, one thing I want to say is that preseason, we did not see a Juri, we did not see a Dhalsim in ICFC Asia. So now we're highlighting this matchup. So I'm super excited to see this. You were saying?
That's true.
That's cool, yeah. I think Nephew did a lot of work on Juri today too, if I recall correctly.
That's
I think he
right.
defeated Idom and Kano. So yeah.
Yeah, Nephew has got a really strong Juri as well. That's right.
Now, before we get into this last grand finals match, I do want to take a look at the match. Obama, shut up! Shut up, Obama! He's trying to distract
100,
me.
we got there.
Thank you. Shut up, Obama. We're gonna give Mr. Beast a cure glaucoma.
How do you?
With the $10 donation, make it a hundo.
There we go. Look at that.
Yes,
James Chen coming in.
That's James Chen's commentary voice. Remember?
Shouldn't it be make it e-hundo? Right?
Oh no, that's actually a good one. I fell for that one.
How you gonna go from
wait, it's already a Hyundai.
How you gonna go from premium commentary voice to that right there? Come on, James. Come on.
Man's is destroying a classic.
So big shout outs to each and every one of you, especially Hehe and Cran over here, and also East dropping in 10, 10, and 5 respectively, making it 100 for the players out here. So big shout outs to Match Arena, each and every one of you that has claimed these codes and also contributed their own money for this tournament.
Let's go.
And honestly,
and you already know. Go ahead, James.
Obviously, we've got the merch. I just wanted to say shout outs to all the people who have been tuning in because I know there's a lot of North Americans that are watching this at some crazy hours in the day. So appreciate it.
I hate Obama.
I mean, East Coast is waking up now.
I hate Obama. I'm sorry. I hate Obama. Obama's a demon. Obama just wants to see the worst in everybody. But you know what, you guys? Doesn't matter how good or bad you are. As long as you got on this nice swag from 10-0, you're going to be just fine. Going to be looking good. Going to be feeling good. 10 out of 10 ladies love a man in some nice swag from 10-0. Also, 10 out of 10 men love a lady.
Certified fresh here on how these merches, again, new releases come in. We got officially licensed designs. You know where to go, tenno.gg/merch, or scan that QR code today, folks.
I like to think that East gathered those survey results on the streets of Japan.
With the TikTok content. Hey, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Going around. But we're going to be trying to gather these various teams from our various weeklies here. ICFC, Team NA, EU Asia, Can Opener, and Tampa Never Sleeps, all going to be gathering at a date to be determined in the near future to battle for the strongest crew of Street Fighter 6 to crown an Intercontinental Champion. It's going to be a good event, to say the least. More details coming soon.
Kid, do your damn job. Stop laughing at Twitter videos.
Twitter.com/TennoMedia, YouTube.com/TennoMedia, Patreon.com/TennoMedia, and if you double the Matcherino right now, I'll show feed on stream.
Hold on.
Let's go. Range didn't say it was his feet, though. It's just feet. True. Yeah, just random feet.
That's that new bounty on the board. Hold on a second.
So once again, folks, big shout outs to ICFC and Tano for putting over the bounty board of 2023. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see one just yet. Not sure. We might see some perfects happen. Definitely the sim could happen with Juri, but a win around at least 86 seconds is the most we could possibly get. But you got to tune in each and every week to see where the bounty board is at. And also, try your luck. Maybe you'll be shown on stream. Maybe you can claim a bounty, and maybe you can get a free shirt. Once again, shout out to Tenno Media for putting over the bounty board of 2023. Boom, we're back. Grand finals time. We got Sim, we got Juri. Let's talk about this matchup, folks.
It's like you said, last week we didn't have a single Dhalsim or a single Juri anywhere, and now they are in our grand finals. I can't wait to see how this plays out.
if you'd have asked me what character was going to be in top 8 after the wave of JPs we had at the start of the day, I would not have expected anybody else other than JP. Like it's we had like 3 or 4 JPs to come up and run up in the tournament, and then none of them are here. So really cool to see.
Yeah, and to me, I feel like this matchup just comes down to whoever's more comfortable in it right now. Like, I really think both characters have the tools to fight the other. Like, we talked about both characters being actually, like, high speed, right? Like, when you can really control Dhalsim well using the slides, the drills, the teleports properly, I mean, he's a very fast character. So he can kind of use Juri's mobility against her if he's got the right reads. And, of course, Juri's going to have no problem getting in.
All right, and can I just say also, in EU and NA Grand Finals, we all had JP. This is the JP-less Grand Finals, folks. Uma on one side, BurnoutFighter on the other side. Let's go.
Round start parry.
Starting off with a perfect parry punish. Right after Rin says she's going to be able to get in, and then she just gets in. So.
This fella, especially with him piloting her, it just seems so strong.
So she is sticking to him like... Jesus!
Like what, Eve? Like tell us. Yeah, there we go.
That was a suffocating pressure.
It's just one of those things, you know, I've always said this, when you see someone who's good at a character, they make that character look like they're twice as fast as when anyone else is.
Definitely agree with that.
And the ability to get the stocks off the fireballs or just parry.
Yeah.
And I love the patience trying to get in, but okay, actually BurnoutFighter's doing a great job.
Oh, the fireball again!
He is so good.
Perfect with the Dhalsim!
Oh, we did it! We did it!
We're in there!
Let's go! End the stream right here. BurnoutFighter won. Let's go. End the stream. We're done. We're done.
Hold on, he's got a shirt, but can he take the bag?
That's well, yeah, he wants it all, right? But oh my goodness, Uma.
That's good.
Does not like that.
Ouch. Level 3, you are going to be on life support here, bro.
Yeah. And it's funny it's at 86 seconds because that's the bounty.
Oh,
so
no.
unfortunately.
85!
Dang it!
And a counter perfect too? Jesus.
Yeah, oh, that was so close. Just 1 second away.
Oh, again, the perfect parry on round start.
He's going to try to go for it again.
Overhead, open up that dome.
Oh no! Oh my god, corner pressure.
This is too much. It's
nice escape. Out of there, out of there.
Can you make something happen?
Parry.
Look at all that drive gauge that she built with all those parries.
Constant pressure once again.
That actually juggled. Wow, I'd have never guessed. Gonna throw it to the corner here.
Create that separation, Sim. Oh no!
I love that.
Yeah,
she blocked
that
the
was
sand fierce, drive rush right after.
He got that punish throw and it did no damage. I was like, what happened? It was the perfect parry. I forgot. Scaling on the perfect parry.
Whoa, the jump air throw?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Lord, the stock whip punish was ridiculous.
That was crazy, bro. Uma built different.
He is, man. Look at this.
He is making this matchup look awful right now.
Smothering pressure. That's gonna be enough?
I think so.
Nah, this is full suffocation, no breathing, fam.
Oh my god.
Second perfect in a row here.
Yo, Uma has no plans of dropping down to losers. Dude, this is like the speediest speed run. I know Punk was able to do it, but this is just a different pace. Look at that. No, all gas, no brakes on Uma.
Really kind of a monster in this game. What happened?
Dude, the dive kick. Oh my god, the whip punish. Holy smokes, 85 seconds. Dang, so close.
Third perfect, by the way.
Keep missing it.
Not again. Hold on.
You cannot start the round like BurnoutFighter's almost like, I gotta see if he can do it again. Like, I dare you.
Oh my god.
Oh, the shimmy.
Violent.
No.
Oh my god.
Help.
Oh, where's the reset? Are you gonna do
James, help this man. Come
Okay,
on.
We're good, we're good.
Please.
Oh no.
No, you can't. Oh, he got a hit. He got a hit.
Here we go.
At least it wasn't another perfect. Come on,
Give
BurnoutFighter.
him some-
Drive impact with
give him some words of wisdom, James.
Drive
Give him-
impact anyway.
Right.
What can he
Hit
do?
Juri. Hit
Hit
Juri.
him. There we go. Oh, but she's parrying. Oh, there we go. It's working, James. Talk to him. Oh, it's bouncing. Oh, the parries though. My goodness.
Nice.
BurnoutFighter.
One touch.
Punish the DP.
Big punish.
No.
Oh, that might be it.
Oh, and then the drive rush at the end.
That's
to
it.
Get in, and Uma just ran over BurnoutFighter. And
he just left the room.
BurnoutFighter just left the room.
I'm done, guys. We're done.
Exit.
Stream's over. Holy
Right.
smoke. That was the fastest grand finals I've ever experienced. That was so fast.
You know what I learned today? Juri.
What'd you learn?
Juri can just bully you because if she just gets enough meter on the offense, and she can just activate Feng Shui and just go back into it. So he has all the reason in the world to just go ham from the gate.
It's a vicious cycle.
Wow.
It's a terrible cycle. Oh wow, Juri, guys.
Someone in my chat said this was like a 2-minute grand finals. We might even be able to squeeze the whole grand finals into a Twitter clip, dude. Honestly, dude.
That's so
No
true.
Twitter blue necessary.
Oh wow, and we can even see the board here. I mean, sorry, the final bracket here. Uma 3-0, not dropping anyone. Holy smokes! Look at that, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Very,
That is
very
crazy.
strong. Very powerful win there.
Look, I'm just trying to collect that. I don't even know if we can even analyze what happened because it just flashed so quickly.
I mean, his parries were on
Okay.
point every game. That's what's incredible.
Can I point something out here?
Go
Dude,
go for it, James.
Hifight is the only person who took a game off of Uma.
Oh, you're right.
Uma
Oh.
2-0 over SuperCowboy, 2-0 over Case, 2-1 over Hifight, 3-0 over TB, 3-0 over Book, 3-0 over BurnoutFighter.
So it takes a Blanka to stop the Juri. That's what we gotta look forward to next week. But hey, we built up a big baddie over here in Uma. I can't wait to see more of him next week. I know Cien is somewhere there waiting in the wings with his DJ. Hopefully it comes on through and faces this Juri. But now, I don't know, there's footage on the Juri. He's definitely everyone's gonna lab the Juri now and figure out a way on how to just kind of counter it. But hey, we're at the tail end of it, guys. Let's get some final thoughts out of the way. Rinj, you want to get us off with how you feel about the entire week 1 of Asia?
Great start to week 1 of ICFC for all the regions. Definitely entertaining tournaments throughout the day. Looking forward to the Intercontinental Championship between all the powerhouse weeklies going down later in the timeline. But yeah, man, it was dope to see Uma just suffocating pressure constantly. The way he piloted the Juri was phenomenal. Just as James said earlier, right? Like when you see a player gelling with a character that much, the speed in which they play is just mind-blowing. So definitely saw that on display from Uma. Big ups to everybody else that was in top 8 and the rest of the tournament. Definitely had some entertaining matches and made my day easy to commentate. So I couldn't ask for anything better.
Same here, man. Same here. How about you, East? Any final words?
I've never seen somebody choke another person with their feet before.
Jesus.
The first. You said suffocating pressure. I mean, it absolutely was. Again, big ups to Uma and the rest of the folks here who came out and actually played. And also to the folks watching out there, thank you guys for your support, as well as the folks who donated to the players. Those guys, I think top 3 is going to get paid out. And,
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so just looking forward to more stuff like this every single week.
Same here. Each and every week, it's so easy to work with you guys, and I'm so excited for even more. How about you, James? Any final words before we wrap this baby up?
Just really glad to see experts for each of the character really starting to shine. I mean, to have BurnoutFighter do the work with Dhalsim, you know, and then seeing Uma. I mean, like I said, I just felt like Juri has been so strong. And where did they all go from the betas?
They're here now. They're here now.
Yes, exactly. So I can't wait to see this. The experts are showing up, and it's gonna be such a good time. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, and on that note, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Next week is going to be a slobber knocker. I cannot wait to see what else is going to be coming out of the wings here. Again, if you guys are interested in this, again, just join either the NA, EU, or Asia one. Again, this is going to be a full season of Street Fighter 6 action. That's about it. That wraps everything up. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Once again, I'm Potch Spice. That's Rin. That's James. That's East. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for more ICFC action. Go play some more Street Fighter 6, guys. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world. Peace. See you.